Bundon, are you wearing a Snuggie right now?
Yeah, this is my hoodie.
How hot is it in Australia? It's cold.
Australia.
It's winter.
Australia.
It's winter. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hemispheres.
Because on the other side.
Bro, I want to go to Australia.
I forgot your country does seasons wrong. My bad.
Thanks, man.
Okay, intro. Intro.
Are we going down the list or?
Yeah, let's give everybody, for the sake of 4 years from now, when someone who's never heard of us decides to watch episode 1 of the podcast, we should probably say who we are.
Dude, I don't want to. I really hate the
Introduce
university
yourself
icebreaker.
to the class. Come on.
Hey, I'm Bundon. I do YouTube for a living. Please don't have a conversation with me about it. It's really awkward.
Hi, I'm Dano. I'm an alcoholic.
And 4 years from now, probably, Dano.
Dude, hey, it runs in the family. We'll see, buddy.
No, it doesn't run. It drive.
Oh no.
Dude, I love Schlatt's quote. Like, it's not the drunk drivers that get you in trouble. It's the drunk crashers. That's gotta be the best joke I've ever heard on the internet.
Should we do what every YouTuber does and see what other people have done for their first podcast episode? Like their first 3 lines.
Something. Yeah, let's just rip.
Yeah. What was Joe Rogan's first pod?
Just steal.
Yeah, get Joe Rogan's first pod up. Get
I'm looking up
Chuckle
Joe
sandwich.
Rogan right now, bro.
First pod. Do you not know who Joe Rogan is,
Guys, what if our first episode is just us trying to figure out the intro?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, who's gonna be the Jamie? All right, Dano, pull it up.
Oh, let's see.
All right.
I don't feel like that rolls off the tongue well enough. You know?
I can be the Jamie for the first episode. Hold on, let me share my screen. Hold on.
Be sure you record the screen as well.
It'd be really funny,
Get a
actually.
second
Okay,
OBS open.
I figured out the Jamie of the podcast. We forced Dano to do a Riggy voice while he's on camera.
Riggy, can you pull that up?
Riggy has
Riggy,
to
can you
pull it up.
No. Hold on, let's see.
No, that's Pete.
Why is
That's
it
Pete.
not?
Riggy, pull it up.
I'm gonna have to redo my thing to where I actually get. Hold on, let's see if I can.
Bro, no.
Hold on, I gotta figure out how to record my screen. Hold on.
You can't
Wait,
show
hold on,
any
what
of
is
that.
this?
You can't show
I can't
any
show
of what
Wait,
I'm
hold
looking
on.
at.
Hey, yo.
Bro, the top left one is insane.
Hold on.
Holy shit.
I'll censor it. I'll censor
Can't
it.
I
show
wasn't
this.
drinking water during that, dear God.
Wait, this isn't even royal pair. This is just a pair.
Wait,
Oh, jeez.
1 second.
at that
Dan,
one.
remember we were talking about Pokemon mums the other
man.
day? Second
Oh,
row
yeah.
left. I'm pretty sure that's a Pokemon one.
Stop.
That's not bad.
Oh
I
my
think that's
god.
what
Oh,
it's
that
here.
one's not bad.
I'm pretty sure
Stop.
that's one of the-
Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
That one's not
This is
bad.
It's been 5 minutes.
I
It's
take
been 4
it.
minutes.
I take it. This is all getting cut. This
Yeah,
is
this
all
is-
getting cut.
Oh, we could just censor it. I'm fine censoring
I'm
it.
so
No,
sorry.
no.
The reflections in my glasses, probably.
Close the
I didn't think
tab.
about. I'll censor
Close
Johnny's
the
glasses too. It's fine.
You put like a black bar right here.
Yeah, that's fine. Hold on,
Imagine at the start of the podcast, we're like, what do we do for intro? And then just cuts to Dano on 34.
I have an idea, guys.
Hold on. Where's my...
Audio
I gotta-
listeners, love you to death.
Dano is currently looking at hot Pokemon moms.
Oh, that's what we actually, that's actually a good com. We need to be aware of audio listeners. That's actually smart.
It's a good
That's
cum.
true.
Who wants to describe what just happened?
Joe, what's your opinion on Royal Pair? I mean the hot Pokemon moms. We need an elder's take on this.
Danny, you gotta close the tab. brother.
Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting.
I see this, bro.
You gotta get
Damn, it's going to be synced to your OneDrive.
I
Accidentally
see
pulling
it's
it
still
up.
open in the back. It's still open in the back. It's still
Bro,
open in the back. You
my
gotta
little
close that
brother
now.
is in my
I'll F4
room.
your browser.
My little brother is in my
Why
room.
is your little- You have a little brother?
No.
Danny, you committed a crime. Danny, you committed a crime. Danny,
no.
this is a crime. You gotta stop.
Wait.
Episode 1 off to a great start. Allegations already forming. We're
So-
speedrunning the process, really.
Yeah.
So what's something recent that we can talk about? Like, can we talk about Dr. Disrespect?
Oh, wait, we gotta do our names first. We gotta do our names first.
Let's this is episode 1. We got to start with just like who everyone is and what, why, how. Because I feel like, because 30 years from
Dano,
now,
why are you
when this is-
scrolling? Why are you
this is normal.
scrolling? What's going on?
I
30
just saw
years from
Birdo
now.
do something horrible.
Dude, did you guys see the Birdo one? That's wild.
Yeah,
Why
it
would
was
they go from that end?
Close the tab.
Sorry.
We have to cut all of this. We
Yeah.
unusable. Okay. So, welcome everyone to the Rumble Pack podcast. We're on episode 1. Let's see how many we get.
I think we can make it to 5, at least 5.
Strong
Yo,
start.
I gotta go.
Strong start.
Everybody,
Alright,
place your
good.
bets
Alright,
right
so-
now.
I'm sorry.
Place your bets how far we make it.
Who's the first one of us to get canceled, dude? One of us is gonna
You,
get canceled.
Dano.
If not
Yeah,
all of
it's
us.
gonna be Dano. It's gonna be
Yeah, no,
Dano.
it's you.
Okay, who's the second one that's gonna get canceled?
Riggy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Ricky's not a part of the podcast. He's just like he's like the coworker that sometimes will invade. No, we'll do a Riggy interview episode, right? When Toon Turf drops or something.
I'm team forcing you to do Riggy voices the whole podcast.
The whole podcast.
Just like
Yeah.
random bits.
Riggy's like the Green Goblin mask for Dano. Like,
Yeah.
Dano looks in the mirror and then he just hears like, "I'm gonna build a bomb."
Do it, Dano. Sell your viewers cigarettes or something like that.
They need Marlboro Reds, Dano.
Marlboro Reds. Buy Marlboro Reds.
What's a Marlboro Red? Do we have that in the U.S.?
You know,
I just not
That's
know
like
cigarette
the
names.
cigarette.
Sweet.
That's the cigarette.
Sorry, I don't know what
Innocent
cigarette
child,
brands
innocent
are.
child,
Smokers?
innocent
Damn.
child.
Hold on. Marlboro Reds.
With, you don't have to Jamie pull up Marlboro Reds.
This isn't worth a search, bro.
It's Marlboro.
Marlboro? I said Marlboro.
Marl.
Do you really think that Jamie rolled real bad, dude?
Yeah.
Marlboro. All right, hold on.
Dude,
Okay,
imagine
this
the
is
Joe
a
Rogan
garbage
podcast.
search. I'm just gonna look at more R34.
Oh my god, dude.
Yo.
Dude, I'm not recording my screen. Hold on. Let me record my screen.
We can't use any of that then.
We can't.
Okay, let's start here. Let's make the official start.
Okay.
Everything before this, cut it. Unless it's funny.
No, we
put,
can
like,
use
one
it.
It's for
clip.
the Patreon.
We can
It's,
use
no,
it.
it's for the
Patreon,
Patreon. For the
Patreon.
Patreon.
For the Patreon.
Yeah. Right, we good?
Jujutsu Kaisen McDonald's sauce.
All right, let's start from the bottom right. Pear, go first. Who are you?
I'm Pear. Next.
Sick. Sick.
I'm I'm Johnny.
Hey,
For the love of...
I'm Joe.
Okay, well, I was thinking, hi, I'm Dano. I make YouTube shorts about, like, graph paper and stuff. Like, you know, Johnny could have said, oh, I'm the bad ideas guy. And Joe could
No,
have said,
we don't
"I'm
wanna
the
do that."
speedrunner." No? Okay, hi, I'm Dano.
Pass.
But you
Pass.
you can't pass on your name.
Is the question too hard?
Yeah.
Hey, guys, it's
I'm
me.
A little guy.
Yeah, oh,
see
you're
that.
going. Oh,
See that you passed. See that you passed.
right.
It's me, Bam. I'm a little guy. This little guy. Yep, that's
Hi,
me.
Bam.
I'm done now.
I'm Bundan. I'm from Australia. Also, Smash.
Yeah.
Speaking of Smash, let's go back to the past.
Oh, speaking of Smash.
Speaking of Smash, would you actually smash Bundan, guys?
Yep.
No.
Yep, easy.
Yeah.
No question.
No, because I already have.
Oh.
Insane.
Let's whip out the
Insane.
topics, guys. Come on. What's up?
Okay.
What's up with
Welcome
this topic?
everyone to the Rumble Pack podcast. This is
Yay.
episode 1, guys.
Yeah.
Episode
woo!
1. How many? I want to see everyone's predictions on how many episodes you think we'll make it to. 5.
37.
Dano?
Mm.
At least
I
3.
I honestly, I agree. I agree 5 to be
What?
honest.
Why is
I
everyone so
think-
negative?
Okay, I think we'll get to like 116 because
What?
we'll be at like 75 and we're like, guys, we can make it to 100. And then we make it to 100, we have the momentum, and then we fall off like right after.
Is the
You
question?
sound like
Is this
someone with experience?
the question? Is this weekly though? Are we doing this weekly?
Yeah. At least
Yes.
I think more than weekly sometimes.
Yeah.
So
Might be twice a week.
116 is like 2 years.
Oh,
That's
God.
pretty solid. I reckon we could do that.
That's
No,
not
we
bad.
can make it 2 years. We can make it 2
Oh
years.
yeah, dude. So much could happen in 2 years, dude. Like I don't know. Like Johnny's legs could fall off. I could shave my head. I don't know. Bundun
I
could.
could die.
You could die. Joe would die first. Joe's
Right.
older than you. Joe's already got white
I'll
hair.
get dementia first, so.
Mm.
Joe 4 years from now. Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of the Rumble Pack podcast.
No.
It's just episode 1 every time Joe's here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've looked up 100 icebreaker questions to get the conversation
Is that
started.
the premise? Are we doing all 100?
No.
We're not doing all 100
Let's speed run all.
because some of these
100.
are really stupid. Like number 9, what is your go-to office lunch?
Dude, that's a great one, actually.
That's actually good.
What do you
But like,
mean?
dude, we're fucking YouTubers. We don't work in an office.
Yeah, what's your go-to lunch while you're like on Premiere Pro for
Yeah.
like 12 hours?
A sandwich with Takis.
Interesting.
With
interesting.
Takis. Is it
Crazy.
Takis like a chip?
You don't have
Yes.
Takis there?
You
They're
can
like
have sandwich
Cheetos.
with. You can put Takis in a sandwich. That's normal. You guys think that's just a normal thing?
Dude,
No, he
like
didn't
you
mean
put the
in the
Takis
sandwich.
in the sandwich and it's fire.
What? You said in the sandwich?
Bro, have you ever had a sandwich with chips inside of it?
No, that's disgusting.
Yes.
No, you gotta
trust
try
the
it.
process. Trust the process.
No, dude.
It puts
I'm
the
glad
Dad
sandwich
was
on a
on
my
timer.
page.
It puts the sandwich on a timer, but it adds that crunch. It adds the crunch.
It's so much better than the sandwich.
I think
Like-
I actually have Takis and bread. I
Well,
can
you
literally
need,
try.
like-
Don't, don't
Live
just
mukbang.
have a
Mukbang
Taki
science
sandwich.
experiment.
You need
Wait.
like bread. You need like meat too,
That sounds filthy.
bro.
Have you
Disgusting.
Have you ever put fries on a burger?
I
Yeah,
tried it once.
Yeah, but even when I do that, I feel a bit like I feel a bit saucy about it. You know, it's like, ooh, this is a bit different.
Feel a bit saucy about it.
Daniel, for the love of God, close the tab. Close the tab.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of these icebreaker questions are for like people in an office, and some of them are really bad.
Which makes them perfect for us.
Like, number 1, do you consider yourself a lemon or a lime? Why?
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm a lime. Lemons are
Lime.
sour, aren't they?
Both are sour.
I'm a
Oh.
lie.
Oh, they are? Which one's more sour? Hold on.
Limes are just better lemons.
Lemon.
Like there's-
Limes are
I
part of
agree.
my branding now, on accident, because I wore one damn shirt in my first video, or my first like video where I appeared. I have like a lime overshirt on, and like my entire community ran with it as far as fan art. So I'm like trapped in limes now.
Wait, so is everyone lime?
No.
I
No,
think
C-Dot
so.
said lemon.
I'm a big fan of lemonade, so.
Yeah.
Well, so am
Okay,
I,
okay.
but I can't be a lemon. I'm not that sour. C-Dot, are you a sour guy?
No.
Yeah, but like, have you had limeade?
Ugh.
Cherry limeade? Ooh.
I've had Sprite. Same thing. I saw disappointment on way too many faces there.
Joe, what are you? Joe, are you lime or lemon? I need to know.
I'm a lemon dude. Coke and lemon?
Yes.
Ooh, that goes really good.
Coke and lemon.
Yeah, Coca-Cola. No, not the Coke.
What? Oh, hold
Dude,
on.
actually, cocaine and lemon goes hard. That's a kind of crazy combo.
You do a bump and then like squirt lemon in your
I thought you were gonna say
Okay.
squirt lemon in your eyes to just
Trying to
like
feel
really
everything.
it, you know what I mean? Yeah. All the senses at once. No, Joe, hold on. Can you explain this to me? What do you mean lemon and Coke? Like you just like squirt it in the cocaine, Coca-Cola. The
Wait,
drink?
you guys in America
Don't know
don't
what's
do
on the
that?
mind right
Yeah,
now.
No.
you just take a Coke,
Well, yeah, you just-
put some lemons into it.
I'm
some
gonna do
ice,
that.
and- yeah, and
Americans-
It's so good. It's
No,
so
we do
good.
that.
Yeah,
we
it's
do
just-
that. It's like
We
at a
do?
restaurant, like they like give you your Coke and it has a lemon on it sometimes.
I've never heard that in my life. What
I thought that was
restaurants
like
are
an
you going to?
alcoholic thing, though. I thought that
Yeah.
was like
That is definitely an
rum and
alcoholic
coke
thing.
with a
Restaurant.
lime. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, like weird thing to ask, but I don't know if this is just Southern U.S. Have y'all heard of peanuts in Coke?
No.
Bro, I actually about to leave.
No,
that
I'm-
room.
Sounds like
No,
that
no,
sounds
no,
like
no,
Peanuts and
no.
Coke?
I am
That's-
serious. People put their peanuts in their Coke and they drink it, and like it's in the bottle. And I'm serious. This is a real thing. Look it up. Who's our Jamie?
Hey,
So that
the
makes
South
me think
also
that- okay, hold on,
the
hold
South
on.
also did slavery, so
All right.
maybe not every idea is a winner. maybe not every idea is a winner.
Bro, what's
Death
wrong with where
penalty.
you live, Pat? What are you doing with your life? Sandwiches with tongue.
Ew! Ew!
No, dude.
God.
Dude,
This is
this is Southern
nasty.
boba. This is Southern boba.
Oh Oh my gosh, this is
Y'all never,
disgusting.
y'all have never heard of this?
Why would you
All I'm
put
gonna
something
say-
like that in a
What?
drink,
Dude.
dude?
This
Don't
being-
knock it
Ew,
until
this
you try.
woman looks like she would drink penis and coke. Oh my gosh, dude, that's disgusting.
Don't knock it until you try.
Look
it,
at
dude.
this. These are the most southern people I've ever seen in my life.
So, like,
But yeah, I agree with this guy. This is weird.
Is weird.
Look at this
Yeah.
guy. This guy knows his way around food. This is a food review. That sounds mean. We're gonna cut that out. This is a
That's the
food
most
review right
polite
here.
way of saying this guy's fat.
No,
is
it's not what I meant.
this guy
It's not
knows
what I
his way around food.
This guy just no. He looks like a food reviewer. Okay, he looks like an official. Like you know, I'm gonna click on his TikTok page. This guy looks like a food
Dana
reviewer.
cancelled in like under
Dana
10
It took me
cancelled,
10
Dana.
minutes.
God.
Took me 10 minutes. Yeah, this guy's a food reviewer. I'm calling. Yeah,
I do
bootleg
like
food
that,
review.
but-
Bootleg food review. I called it. I called it. I called it. He's got food review in his name. Take that. Uncanceled.
Dana.
Ratio. All right.
Dan, I'll close the tab.
I miss Riggy being James.
I
to be
know
honest.
things,
Bring
man.
Riggy back.
Dude, people don't understand that Riggy like lives in my brain. I think my fans fail to comprehend the fact that every tweet Riggy makes, every line that he says came out of my brain. Like people don't understand that
Yeah.
I am like
Have you ever had a Riggy dream? Where he
Once.
was real?
once. Yeah, no, once.
Was
He
it,
told
was
me
it a
I
wet
would
dream?
I was no, thank no.
No,
It
no,
was,
no, no.
I made a short about it actually, or I talked about it in a short for like 2 seconds, but basically Riggy came to me in a dream. Okay, this was the same week that there was just something in my walls. Like there was just something crawling around. It was like a rat or like monster or something. And Riggy
crazy
came to
down
me
the
in a dream and told me I would die on Friday. Luckily that didn't happen, but I thought the two were somehow connected, that this thing in my walls was gonna like, I don't know, jump out and maul me to death. And that
Riggy
is
was
the
gonna
only time.
manifest.
Dude, that is the only time I've ever had Riggy in my dream. You know what probably happened? Riggy probably came alive and like killed the thing in my scene. I don't hear it anymore. I heard it for a couple months. Now it's gone, and I'm actually kind of sad because after a while I was like, well, he's chill. You know, I hear the banging around. I'm like, oh, that's just Buddy. You know what I mean? But then it stopped, and I'm like, well, where'd he go? You know, like that was my guy. Like he was just chilling out in my walls. He wasn't hurting me, and now he's gone. And now I'm sad. I probably have a dead carcass
I'm
in my
stun
walls
locked.
too. But whatever.
By definition, does that mean you have split personality disorder? Like the minute you've had a
I'm
dream about
developing
Riggy as a different person, means you got like pretty much split personality disorder.
I'm developing.
Maybe every animator needs split personality disorder.
The Dano DID arc goes crazy.
It's the Green Goblin mask.
It is the Green Goblin mask.
It is.
One of these days, man. One of these days, I'm gonna go on like a murder spree and stuff, and then people are just gonna be like, dude. I can imagine like the what's the guy's name? The Internet Anarchist or the Sunny V2 video talking about how this animator became his creation and like went on like a full Riggy spree.
And the thumbnail's like Dano, like, and then it's like,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
everything changed.
You get the down like red arrow like stock graph.
Like his life ruined in red text.
Yeah, with like the big bags under your eyes for like no reason.
Oh, dude, this is gonna age so well. Somebody's gonna put a curb after this if I actually do end up getting podcasted. If I do end up getting canceled and putting a Sunny V2 video.
Hey, it's just gonna get
Should we-
more views in
Well,
like
you-
4 years, guys.
Put it out into the world.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, no, true.
You gotta think of this
Very true,
long-term
very true, very
revenue,
true.
guys. Come on.
Yeah, we should make a bunch of predictions now for
Evergreen.
the future, so that way we can just like come back to it and be like, look at that clip farming.
I think in 3 years, Bam is going to become way more successful than all of us because he works
Mhm.
harder than all of us.
Yes,
Yeah.
And like,
it's gonna happen.
I'll have the Mark Zuckerberg connection.
You-
I'll be on top of Meta.
you know how like
All your
you know
data.
how Post Malone used to live in like Team Crafted's closet or whatever.
Yeah.
That's gonna be Bam. Bam's gonna be Post Malone.
Dude, the way that I cannot wait to
Dude,
see.
I'm Post Malone.
Dude, I can't wait to see like more like the 3D shorts that you've been doing, and like the motion tracking, and you're gonna become the king of VR content, like with the whole meta.
Dana, I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm not gonna be doing 3D stuff for a little while. I'm gonna be honest, a little bit tired right now. Of
Actually,
the whole 3D.
that's a really good thing of this podcast because this will come out after all the short swell stuff has been finished, right?
Oh.
So we live in the
Oh,
future.
yeah.
So
Yes.
Bam, you can talk about how you're feeling right now.
This shit. Oh my god. this
Yeah,
this
it's
is the
something.
most amount of work I have ever had to do in my entire life, and it's like it's like I've put this on myself, so I'm not like
For
I'm not
context,
complaining, but it's just like holy shit.
when we were making the Shorts Wars finale, we had like the entire like Phoenix Wright bit like decided, written out, done, and then we were like, we need to do something for
But
the
what
for
if?
the end to make it more like epic of a finale. So Bam has been working nonstop editing the fight scene this entire time. Like the reason we pushed it back is so Bam would have more time to work on it.
Blender is open right now. It's open.
Yeah, Bam is working on it actively. Bam is currently
Right now.
working on it.
This is a mind. Like we're talking about future things. Like once we don't even get it finished in time. Like there's so
Yeah,
many like
true.
what ifs still. Like
Oh, that's right. That's why we put estimated date. We put estimated date for a reason. Estimated, right? Okay. I just need.
Okay, I gotta add on to that. Bam. Now here's what happened: is we had the Phoenix Wright thing planned out, and all of us were like chill with like, dude. I think all of us have been kind of like more or less sick of Shorts Wars for a little while now, and so we had the Phoenix Wright thing done, and then Bam brought up in like 5 meetings, hey guys, we should start discussing, the final boss, and we're just like, we'll get to it.
Nah.
Nah, I'll do my own thing.
See, this has been a run. I think this is a run. That was a running thing with this group. We'd talk about stuff,
Yeah,
and then like 4 months later, it's still not done.
yeah.
Yeah.
And like
We need to get our stuff done early this time for Shorts Wars Season 2. We should do everything in advance. Get it
at least we
all
did the podcast
finished.
early. We're doing the podcast early.
Yeah,
That's actually
true.
I am gonna finish
Wait.
editing it the night before. Don't you worry, pal.
It's because the court case is already out. How does everyone feel about working with Law by Mike?
Wild,
yeah.
dude. That's so
True.
cool.
Dude.
That's so cool. I
What
can't believe
a-
we actually got him.
What a swell individual, you know.
Yeah, he's a chill
Yeah.
guy.
It was so funny. Like every time we've met with him, we've been in our like own Discord call,
And, like-
and we're all in a Discord call, and they're like, okay, it's time to meet with Mike, and then like the wave of us just joins the other server, and everyone's like, hello,
Business
Law by
mode.
Mike. Hello.
Hello. It's really nice
such a
to get
mood
to
switch.
meet you.
And then, like, the second word, like, we leave the meeting and the meeting's over, just like,
That's what happened, dude. Because we were all like we've all been like become like super close, comfortable friends and everything over the past couple months. And then, dude, it was wild getting to see everybody like flip into like business mode. Like, yeah, it's really nice to meet you. Thank you for taking the time to take this meeting.
Yeah.
Like I didn't get because I was away. I didn't actually go to any of these meetings. So like I'm actually curious. Like, what is he like in person? Like, why did it go so business? Like, I just find that weird. Like, how does that happen?
I think a big thing is because he is a lawyer.
Yeah, we're-
So it's like, you kind of feel like you have to be formal
Intimidated.
about
Uh,
things.
it's just like I don't want to be my regular royal pair self. Like, yo, I just bombed the Walmart. Like, I can't do that in front of a lawyer.
That's a crime. That's a crime. You go to jail for that.
Was he also really businessy, like in the meeting?
No, he was pretty chill, honestly.
No,
Yeah,
he
he
was
was
chill.
chill, he
I
was
feel
chill.
like we
Yeah.
just had that because we like presumed that Law by Mike was gonna be like, yes, it is me, all business, all gas, no brakes, basically. We need to talk business. I need to know what I need to do. But then he's just like,
Also-
oh, hey guys, let's do the thing.
Dude, also he's 40. I didn't even realize this. Like, I thought he was older than all of us, but dude, he's
Wow.
like at least how many older than? I forgot which one of us. Is
He's
the
saying
oldest?
he's 40, but he's 37. Because I'm literally looking at your screen.
I round.
10 years.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I round.
Bro, that is insane. So am I 30?
Yeah, you're
'Cause I'm
30, Bundun.
27.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bundun.
Oh my God, Dada, you can't.
I round,
say
dude.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
we can't round up. These numbers in the meeting need to be precise. All right.
Yeah, that's true. Rounding up can get you in a little bit of trouble
Would
if
a
you don't
court
know
of
that.
Yeah,
law
Dana's gonna be
accept
like, they
40?
were 20.
Oh no.
True.
But Banda, do you actually dread the age of 30? Like, are you actually afraid of it?
I don't know. Because, like, this is the thing. I feel like in my head, like right now, no. But it's always different when you actually get to these milestones. That's what I've learned over the years. And that's me talking from old person wisdom. What about you, Joe? How's it feel to be older?
I don't know, man. Like, I actually am a little bit anxious about, like, you see lots of different people, like MrBeast, for example, right? And he's younger than me, and then both of,
Yeah.
well, you and me. And you kind of see a lot of people just accomplishing stuff around you. I mean, they have families, they have kids, they have, their own houses, whatever. And then you were just sitting there making stupid shorts, you know,
Yeah.
for a living, and it's just like, did you really accomplish much in your life? I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
but I mean, like look
Dude,
at Law
you
by
You
Michael
Michael.
accomplished,
stupid.
Hey,
Joe,
but
listen,
Joe,
but then there's
dude,
like,
you're making money, so like
true.
that's something.
and you're making
And
more.
everyone
Listen,
goes at their
you're
things their own
accomplishing
pace,
more
you
than
know?
the hawk to a girl. Okay, listen, like you're
Oh my
putting effort and
So,
stuff.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like you just. It's not like this is undeserved. Okay, like you and MrBeast, you can't compare yourself to like MrBeast or like.
I
You know,
I
like-
would never want to be Mr. Beast. I genuinely
he
would
works
never want to be
constantly.
Mr.
Nope.
Beast.
Me
is
neither.
a-
And
that's a
I'm
hellish
so happy,
existence.
dude.
Holy
You know what I
moly.
thought about actually a couple weeks ago? What I thought about a couple weeks ago was, my gosh, I'm so glad that Mr. Beast is the one on top, because we could have so easily, you know, in my opinion, if Logan Paul hadn't done that goofy thing in the forest, he would have been the most famous YouTuber. Like, he was on track. And so imagine
Yeah.
like maybe not Logan Paul. I feel like there's
That was
like
a canon event.
there's so many worse people that could be at the top that, like, you know, and everyone on YouTube would have been affected by it. Like, people copy MrBeast for like the thumbnails and stuff, but like, to be fair, like, you know, it's damaged the platform in its own ways. You know, that's a whole topic for another day about like the wow factor. But it could have been so much worse with like some toxic guy at the top, like, I don't know, some ungrateful streamer or I don't know, some racist or you know, something like that. Like, we got pretty lucky with MrBeast.
That's until the Jimmy files get released.
Oh no.
No.
No. Dude, Jimmy Beast doesn't have time to do anything illegal, I think. I think he's like, he legit can't, he can't fit it in his schedule.
He'd be
to do
wasting so much
anything
money if he was.
illegal. Yeah, right? That's how his mind was.
He can't even be bothered to watch movies. He's gonna be like, yeah, I've thought about committing crimes before, but then I just get this itch. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not working on YouTube videos if I'm robbing a bank. So, you know, how am I supposed to do that?
The
It's-
only
I would buy the
universe-
bank.
The only universe where Mr. Beast is evil is if he's evil for content. Is if his content is inherently evil, because that's the only way he'll have time.
Oh, dude, an evil MrBeast would be so good. Like, dude, I just made these poor people fight for this one slice of bread.
I
And then it's
poached
just like an
100
arena.
whales.
Dude, that should be the Amazon series. Imagine the trailer comes out and it's just like evil Mr. Beast. I watch that.
Dude,
Oh my gosh.
I would watch the IRL Hunger Games if Mr. Beast made it.
Yes! Oh my gosh, dude, I got 100 YouTubers. No, dude, that would be so smart. Okay, listen, game plan. He picks all of like the most subscribed YouTube channels that have the, like, even the slightest chance of passing him up, makes a Hunger Games so that way they all kill each other and then nobody passes him up. You know, there's only like one guy comes out on top, then another, like, all these channels, 50 million subs, dead. They kill each other in the Hunger Games.
Unironically, great idea is like an MMA, like UFC, like battle royale, where they just drop UFC fighters in. There's like a bunch of referees around. Someone gets knocked out or like KO'd. They're like eliminated from like the Hunger Game
wait,
event.
it's like
That's
an
a banger,
RPG.
dude.
It's like an RPG. Like, if you run into another guy, you have to have your 1v1, and if you lose, then you can't play anymore.
Dude, that's so sick.
Oh
Not
my
the
God.
random encounter
Wait.
in WWE. That's kind of crazy.
Dude, that's
Would there
wait,
be like
that's
loot
sick.
boxes?
It would be like hide and
we're
seek,
cooking.
but you have to 1v1.
I think the idea with like killing each other is better rather than just boxing, but whatever, you know.
Well, because like this one we can actually do and like make money off of it. The
Yeah.
other one, like, we go to jail and die.
But it's for the
True.
content. Do it for the Vine, Johnny.
No, you're right. You're right. Would you guys fight in the Hunger Games?
Yes.
No.
Wait, the real Hunger Games? No.
I'm
Hold
good.
on.
How much is the actual prize pool?
I mean, the prize is just like, not like a dollar amount, but like you never have to work for the rest of your life. You live in comfort like infinitely.
You become royalty.
You just instant 1% and you win.
Are we going like what? How many people drop into this? Like it's like 16 or something, right?
I
What
think it
was
was
the actual
24.
number?
24.
It was 24 because it's 2 from each district.
So many people.
I reckon
in
I
Is Team
do it if
Attack
there's-
on?
Team Attack, yeah. 24, yeah, 24
Can I
I-
team with someone?
Well, you can
Yeah,
like do
that's part of the game.
alliances, but like you have to win by yourself. No,
Didn't-
no,
Only one person gets out.
yeah,
Hold on.
no, like eating the berries at the end.
How to win Hunger Games. Didn't
But
Matt
think
Pat
about
make
it
a
this way:
video
it's
on how
like
to win
playing
the Hunger Games?
Fortnite, but you can actually like
Here we go.
like if you die in Fortnite, you die in real life. So you can make like teammates in like solo Fortnite drops, but no one does.
Look at this. No, hold on. Matt Pat made a video on how to survive the Hunger Games. So you know, I'll just watch
So
this
you're
and I'm
fine.
fine. Yeah, I'm
Right.
fine.
So you're good,
I
yeah.
got Matt Pat.
Okay.
This is 8
Download
years
that,
ago.
get on your
Peak game
phone.
theory.
Watch it while you're in there.
Exactly. Easy claps.
Dano gets stabbed in the first bit.
Oh, that's gonna happen. Yeah, dude.
I would not want to participate in the Hunger Games for the sole reason that when I eventually win the Hunger Games, it's going to be like a MrBeast situation, and everyone's going to flock to me after I win, being like, "Oh my God, you're the guy who won the Hunger Games," right? And then I don't want to live like that.
What, you don't want to be super famous, C Dot?
Well, I mean, I don't want to not be able to go outside, you know. And, like if the
So
fans,
what you're saying is you
Speak-
hate your fans?
Mindset.
Oh, speaking of Dano, I think you hate your fans. You want to talk about that?
I don't hate my fans.
You wanna talk about that, Dano?
No, listen.
That
Hold
sounds
Yeah,
on,
so-
hold
let's
on.
bring this up. Let's talk
Alright,
about it.
Hold on,
Dano.
listen.
So
I don't hate my fans, okay? There's just a couple that I just would prefer if they weren't. No, I'm kidding. No, listen. I'm gonna say this just out of like love for you guys. VidCon was amazing. I loved it, but please, you know what? I'm gonna get up close to my camera and everything so you guys can
You
see
gotta be
like the
delicate
honesty in
around
my
this,
eyes.
Dado.
I gotta be very careful, guys. Please
Choose your words wisely.
Listen. Yeah, hold on. You know what? Listen.
David Cage game. This will impact future story
Hold
events.
on. Hold on. Listen. Hey, pal. Listen. I know that you were excited to see me and you know excited to go to VidCon and you know maybe you got up in the morning, you brushed your teeth and you looked at the shower and just decided, you know what, I gotta get there fast. That was a mistake. I think you guys need to learn to just, you know, maybe a little soap, you know, maybe even just some deodorant, and you're fine, okay? Just come to VidCon all freshened up, just smelling nice, be able to meet all your favorite creators, or at least just like Axe body spray at least, because my gosh, I met like so many fans, and I loved all of them. They were so sweet. But yeah, my nose had some issues coming home that day, dude. I don't know if like I have just like
Dano
hypersensitive
fanbase
smell
will
or
remember
something.
that
Yeah.
in the top
Yeah.
left.
Oh no. Listen, I just want you guys to like date people and like have relationships in life, and that's not gonna happen if you guys are smelling like a garden troll, okay?
Shower every day.
You know someone's your good
So
mate
true.
if you're about to go out and they say, "Bro, you just smell, man."
Yeah, it's a
That's
nice
a good
thing.
friend. That's actually
Exactly.
A good
It's like
friend.
if there's spinach in your teeth, would you want somebody to tell you? You know what? They just want to
Yeah,
be like Riggy.
100%.
I bet Riggy doesn't shower. He gives off like I don't shower
Dano's
vibes.
parasocial maxing right now.
Oh no.
Parasocial maxing is a huge like phrase I've never heard. I
Yeah,
love it.
I just made it up.
Give you a little forehead kiss. Listen.
So the caressing of the webcam was a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Someone in the comments is like, I really felt him talking to me.
Listen, wait, hold on. Every Dano fan that does shower, leave a comment below. Listen, if I met you at VidCon, you didn't stink.
0 comments.
Yeah, zero comments. Oh no.
None.
Listen, if I met you at VidCon, you didn't stink, okay? You right here, the one watching, you did
specifically.
not stink. Yes, everybody else did, but you didn't, okay, pal? All right.
Speaking of just like people
Ding.
recognizing you in general,
Hey guys, thank you very much for subscribing, Mike the Real God. Thank you very much, bro. It's a lot of comments, by the way. The comments being hi, hi, 99 also, hand emoji, hand emoji, hand emoji, hand emoji. I have the hand emoji. Speak, HM, I think. So guys, how was your day? How nice to you? That's nice of asking, bro. Good, but I Russian. Oh. Hello, Lonely Bread. Welcome. Hi, Honey Breb. Oh, God. biggest bird meme. What? How did you get poster tab? Oh! Yeah, I used the level editor expanded mod. Hi. Dot. Bro, you talk very, 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 very nicely. Alright, I'm gonna continue. I hope you're enjoying the podcast. It's Shorts Wars. So.
how do you guys feel about, like, we're all YouTubers, we all have a decent amount of subs. How do you guys feel about like the idea just in general of like being famous?
Dude,
I don't know.
I still have not been recognized which is kind of crazy.
Same,
But like,
somehow.
I think it's just because my face is out there, but I just don't show it.
Pear,
But
you
how
got
many-
more than recognized with the guy that went up to Johnny and said Royal Pear is
sure.
better. That's better than getting recognized because
Yeah.
somebody recognized
fair,
somebody else
that was
and
my
loved
friend's
you enough
brother.
to go
That's
hate
my
on
friend's
them.
little brother, though. To be
Johnny,
fair.
maybe you should explain the story. I think someone
okay,
should
Johnny,
explain
tell
the
the
story.
So, I was at, I think I made a short about this, but I was at my friend's wedding, and like before the wedding, there's like just like a little dinner with like all the wedding party, like just to kind of plan everything like for the rehearsal and whatnot. We sit down, and the bride's little brother, who I've never talked to before, comes up to me. The first words he says to me, Royal Pear is better. And like I had known that he like watched my content, but like I'm like this kid is so funny that's the first thing he said. And then during the day, like during the wedding day, I look over and he's watching Pear's tier list videos.
Yo, to that kid, bro, I will send you some free merch.
Yeah, comment below if you're the Johnny hater.
Yeah.
The Royal Pear.
If you're the
Royal
Johnny
Pear
hater,
lover.
That also reminds me of a crazy funny story.
I could send you their address if you want.
Johnny just doxing his fans. Okay, sure.
Crazy. So, anyways, at VidCon, right? So it was me, Dano, and Johnny going around, right? Some kid walks up to me, and you never believe this. Royal Pear, could you sign this?
no.
So Pear, you've gotten
So
the
Pear,
opposite
like,
of recognized twice.
Yeah, so I signed it for you. Don't worry.
Let's go.
I signed Royal Pear. I signed it. I did like a little like Tropius P kind of deal. It was great.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Dude,
and
no,
then,
that kid
all
thinks.
nice.
Dude, that kid thinks fucking I signed his thing, and I didn't.
Who am I
No,
aggressive
you
being?
did. What do you
Dude,
mean?
no, I know. I also said like, hey, I'm not Royal Pear, and they're like, all right, bet. Can you still sign it though? I'm like, all right.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
One of my favorite parts of VidCon, dude, was my friend Sean came along, and he's from my other channel, Scuffed Animals, which you should all subscribe to. And the one comment he always gets is, "Oh, is that Dano in the video?" Whenever he's in it, which him and Dano don't even look that similar. Like it's just the hair. It's just the hair.
Same with me and Dano.
Can
Just
we
not
get
even.
a photo comparison pulled up? 'Cause
Yeah.
Actually, I feel like that you guys are kind of similar. I know the hair's a big sell, but like I could see it.
Sean and Dano are
They could be
definitely more
brothers.
similar than me and Dano.
But like the face shape is very different. But regardless, as I'm walking around, people come up to me. They're like, "Oh my God, Johnny!" And then they go, "Dano!" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's Dano. That's the real Dano."
No, you didn't mention you were at the airport, weren't you?
Oh yeah. So as I was leaving, the first like time I got recognized, I was walking like through TSA, and I'm just talking with my friend Sean, and someone just goes, "Are you Johnny Razor?" And I start laughing
In
because
TSA
I'm like,
is crazy.
I'm like, no way, I haven't even left like my hometown yet.
That's funny.
So, like, we go through TSA, and then they come back, and they're like, Dano. And I'm like, I hate to break it to you, man. I hate to break it to you.
Just start running the bit. At this point, you must just run the bit now. Just
Yeah.
like have a planned "This is Dano" bit, and get him to do like a Riggy impression, and they'd be like, "Oh, it's Riggy."
No, that was what's funny is Sean said that there was like, dude, he's never seen my content. He doesn't know who Rigby is. You know what I mean? Like, so if somebody came up and was like, "Hey, how's Riggy doing?" Then he could have been like, "Oh yeah, that good old moose is fine." You know what I mean? Like he could have just started ripping off. Would have been great.
I love that cat. That cat
I just
Riggy.
like the prospect. I love the prospect of just the kid walking up and going, Dano.
Dude, they did, which is the funniest part. Sometimes I got recognized after Sean got recognized as Dano. which
Oh,
was
no.
the funniest thing.
Dude, what's worse though is like your recognized count, outside of VidCon. Okay, VidCon is a whole thing because, people
Special
go
case.
there to see YouTubers. But Johnny, you've been recognized in public more times than I have. Right?
Yeah, it's been a couple times. Like usually like when I go to Walmart, no one knows who I am and I like it that way. If you see me at Walmart, that's not me, that's someone else. But like I like barely, which part of it I don't go out much. Like when I go out, I go to like a drive-through to get food and then come home.
Dude, that's me. I'm not gonna lie.
But like at Disney, there was at least like 50 people that came up to me,
Oh,
which
yeah.
was
At
the
Disney?
weirdest. Yeah, Disney.
There was
I've
fun.
never been recognized at Disneyland, and
oh,
I
wait,
go
wait,
like
wait.
all the time, dude.
we have a story about this.
Well, yeah, was it? We also have to talk about Mr. Toad's Wild Ride because I think
Oh,
that
we
is like
we
I
do need
love
to
Toad.
talk about Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, but
Yeah.
at Space Mountain, me, C-Dot, Sean, and Anna from Scuffed Animals are waiting to get on Space Mountain, and there's this kid in line that recognizes me and C-Dot, and he's just like yo, like what's up? And I'm like, all right, like we get the picture, we do the whole thing,
Mhm.
and then he comes up to me. I'm gonna pull up the bit. He goes, yo, can you fill out this form for me? he holds
So good,
he
man.
holds his phone keypad out for me, and I'm like, all right, that's a good bit. That's a good bit. Like I mean, props. I'm not gonna give you my number. That's weird. But like, props for the
Attempt?
for the
That's
the
good.
attempt. Yeah, and then. Later he comes up and he's like, "Can I ride Space Mountain with you?" And I'm like, "No, man."
Yo.
I would have given him like what is that 8763304 or whatever, like that, like I don't know, like some
Yeah.
meme
That's
number.
that's you saying the wrong number.
What yeah, what is
the,
it?
the good old
867
Yeah, there you go. That's what I
309.
would have put. There you go. 8675309. Yeah, that's it.
Johnny, you've been
If that
sipping out
gets
of
the
two
video
different
strike,
Kirby
so help
mugs.
me.
What's going on?
Oh, what? I'm just thirsty, man.
Fair.
Is that a third Kirby
Johnny,
mug? Hold on.
Nah, man.
Johnny, actual question.
Yeah.
How often do you wear like the Johnny Razor fit, like out? Like
I-
the
Oh,
red
yeah, were you
flannel?
wearing that at Disney?
No, I was wearing my like Kirby button down, which what I normally
That's like your
What I-
that's your alt skin. bro.
Literally,
Yeah.
what I wear, it's
Mhm.
this
Yeah.
except with my real eyes out.
Oh my god, eye reveal.
No.
I have my glasses on, and then like a shirt like this, which I've worn this in
Can
videos,
confirm.
which is like a Hawaiian shirt usually is like my normal outfit. So it's like
Dude.
it's close enough that if like someone's like a big fan, they'll be like, okay, I see it. If I wear sunglasses ever, it's like okay, immediate. So I kind of screwed myself because like normally if like someone's like famous and doesn't want to get recognized, they like put on sunglasses and like put up a hood or something. I have to take the
do the
sunglasses
opposite.
off.
Dude, you've mastered branding. It's just like the master. We all need to just show up in Johnny outfits one day, dude. I think multiple of us have the flannel and the glasses. We can all just show up, do a Johnny
I'll be
episode.
down.
We're all Bam. Are you gonna put like an alt on your skin?
Dude, I'll be able to commission that soon. Alternate outfits, so I'll get a Johnny Razor fit.
I'm so upset, dude. You've been dude. You got recognized like 50 times a day. Sure, okay. A couple people were probably there for VidCon, but at the same time, I go to Disney like probably twice a month, maybe like well, at least once a month, and I have gotten recognized 0 times at Disneyland. I've gotten recognized 3 times in my life. Once was
This
at a
is the
breakfast
most
place.
Dano problem I've ever heard in my life. I'm
No,
gonna
listen,
go
I'm
there.
not like
Dude, why are you
upset.
complaining? Dude,
Like I'm not
that's
upset.
like-
Listen, this isn't like some sort of entitled but I like meeting my fans and stuff. You know what I mean? And like, dude, I can't
I'm the
believe
opposite. I'm
But
the
don't they
exact
smell,
opposite.
Dano?
Yes.
Don't they smell?
it
Isn't
doesn't
that what
matter.
you're saying?
It's worth it. The smell is worth it. I love saying hi to my fans, giving them a high five and stuff. But I've gotten recognized 3 times. Once was at a breakfast place. It was this girl. She was staring at me for like 20 minutes. Kind of freaked me out a
The
little bit.
radar didn't go off after like the first minute, Dano.
I mean, no.
Like it's built in. Like
no, I recognized that she was staring at me, but I thought, you know, I don't know. Yeah, like I'm a pretty attractive guy, so I thought she was. No, I'm kidding.
it's a child, Dano.
It's
a child.
This is
Never
not a
mind.
bit. on the
No, but she was
podcast.
staring at
We
me.
cannot do this. We cannot do this.
Cannot do this.
She was staring at me for like 20 minutes, and then finally she comes over and be like, "Hey, you look like Dano draws." I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's me," and we got a picture and everything. The second time was at a Wendy's, which is ironic. I was in a Wendy's parking lot, and this kid's dad actually comes up to me and was like, "Hey, do you do YouTube?" I think the kid was too afraid. And the third time was at Walmart last week. I basically I saw okay, I like to go to the vinyl section just to, like, you know, look at the vinyls
Walmart
if
has
there's
a vinyl
anything
section?
cool. Yeah, Walmart has a vinyl section, at least mine does. And
American
I
Walmarts.
saw that there was the Shrek vinyl, and it was a limited edition green one. How am I not going to pick that up? So I get my Shrek vinyl, and I go to the Walmart cashier. He scans my Shrek vinyl, looks at me, and goes, "Hey, do you know what Shorts Wars is?" And I'm like, "Oh, here it comes." And he goes,
Oh no.
and he goes, "You look like Dano Cal drawing, or you look and sound like Dano Cal drawings." You know what? Maybe that's an issue. I've gotten "you look like Dano" multiple times, not like "are you Dano" or something. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, he recognized me
It's
with the
because
Shrek vinyl.
you don't show your face as much as
Yeah.
our creators.
I mean,
You show
that's
your face,
Sean
That's
walks
literally
through the
all
exact
it
same
is.
Walmart. No way, Dano.
Dude, Sean's gonna get recognized more than me. I can't believe he got recognized in New York. Dude, what in the world would I be doing in New York? I just went to pick Johnny up. Johnny's afraid of flying, so I had to fly to New York first and go with Johnny to VidCon. That's what happened. Oh no. Dude, I love meeting my fans and stuff, and it's like sad that I don't get to as much, you know. And like, dude, I would bust out the Riggy voice all day, you know what I mean? Like, dance for me, clown. I would be down. Are you kidding me? Even if they have a little bit of smelliness going on, it's fine.
Dude,
I love how you say that now, but when Toon Turf drops, it's gonna flip, dude.
Oh no.
Oh
It's-
yeah.
it's gonna be cursed.
We'll
I'm
see. Or
I'm
Toon
like
Curve could fail. It
genuinely
could fail.
I'm genuinely like so like fight or flight whenever it happens because like I'm very introverted, which a lot of you probably don't know. But dude, like I'm always, if somebody comes up to me, my mind is going through every possible scenario of like, okay, what does this person want? Do they know
The
me
flow
from
chart.
YouTube? Did I do something
Yeah.
wrong? Do I know them from real life? Are they a person that I should know? And like I never know, so I always just and then they say something. I'm like, okay, you know me from YouTube. Picture good, done. But it's like, it's just always such a nerve-wracking, like weird, like I don't really know what to do, 'cause like like people at my college, like some of them, like it got leaked on my like college's Reddit where I go, and people there like kind of know that I'm there. Like it's not like widely known, but like every like when I came back to my college, there were like the first week there were like 5 or 6 people that like recognized me around campus, and I'm like, I can't sit anywhere on campus to do work because there's one time I'm like editing a video, just like post it up, and someone comes up to me. I'm sitting here, there's like a wall right here, the person comes right here, so they come up to me, they talk to me and like say like, oh, I'm like a fan, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, man, and then they stay.
Oh, they cornered me.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's weird.
And I'm like, all right, man, cool. And then they're like, and I'm like, I want to tell you to leave. I don't want to be rude, but I want to tell you to get the f out.
I feel like the strat. This is for everyone at home. This is the strat. Don't sit there looking at someone, because I reckon that's the worst. When they're just looking and you know they're looking. I reckon you see someone, go say hello, get a picture, say love your stuff, and just leave. Like that's
Yeah,
just
the
the
social
101.
confidence.
Just get it. Yeah, just go for it and get out of there. And you'll be happy, we'll be happy, and it's just like a W scenario.
Dude, literally, and if you have lore that you know of, just be like, yo, I liked this specific thing you did, or like I've been watching you
sick.
since this video. Like the interactions I remember are people who are like, dude, I watched your perfect YouTuber series, and I'm like, All right, that's a goat right there. That's an OG.
Yeah. At VidCon,
Yeah.
I met someone who was watching me when I was still streaming on Twitch, like 3-4 years ago,
wild.
and I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
crazy.
Yeah, Law
Listen.
Drop's a good one. That's a good one in the arsenal.
I would also say, listen, none of us, Bam might, none of us are going to say, hey, I don't want to meet you. Go away. The only one that would do that is Bam, because, you know, Bam
Dude,
just like,
I've been recognized before.
What?
I've been recognized before.
what?
What?
Yeah, you wanna know what?
Yeah,
You wanna
share,
know what?
share.
VR chat.
Whoa.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Crazy.
Only one time though. Only one time.
Oh, we all
And it
gotta
was
go in
it
VR
was
chat one
after I hit
time.
100K.
Dude,
Yes,
no.
please.
Podcast in VR chat?
podcast is sick.
Horrifying.
Yes,
Dude,
yes, dude. Everybody get full body. Everybody get full body tracking.
I
It's like-
tried.
it's like what,
I tried
$1,000?
VR chat like
$1,000 each.
a couple weeks ago. It was
Dude.
unbearable.
Yeah, no,
In what
dude,
way?
That's the thing. That's the thing. You were in public worlds, right? You joined public worlds. and
Bam,
now, like,
can you
the-
get me
need,
into a
like, you need,
rager?
you need an end.
A VR
I
rager.
don't.
Oh no.
Listen, I had contacts back in the day, not so much anymore. I've been on my YouTube grind. I have not hit up VR chat in a minute.
Can we make a Rumble
you
Pack
know,
club in
maybe.
VR chat and just like host an
Yeah,
event?
yeah. We can have some.
could.
Dude, Club
Hundreds of
Rumble.
people
That
could do
sounds
that.
hype. Club Rumble, dude.
What, is it just like a 3D model? I could whip something up. I don't know.
Dude.
No. You can get like there's like interactables. You can get like beer pong, fucking pool. You can get like YouTube on a big screen. You can get a bar where you can pour drinks and shit in the virtual world. There's a lot you can do.
That's hype.
Dude, I want to
Dude.
interact with Pear as a 3D model in the VR chat.
That would be
He's still the
crazy.
PNG.
The little trophy. No, not the
No,
PNG.
It'd be the PNG.
No, you
it'd
gotta
be
do
the
a
PNG.
3D.
100%.
Yeah.
Dude.
Not the Pokemon
I would love a
Rumble,
full-
like, Tropius model.
Surely somebody's already made a Hide the Pain Harold model for Joe. Dude, he could just waltz in. Like, dude, slap some glasses on that. That would be hype.
Surely, surely.
That would
Dude,
be
some
hype.
of the stuff in VR chat is like really sick though. Like they have like a
Yeah.
bar where like you can drink and it like makes your vision wobbly, and I'm like, dude, this is hype.
Don't they have like
It's
Breath
a
of the
glorious
Wild
platform.
in there? It's like
Yeah, they
the
have.
Great
They
Plateau.
just have Breath of the Wild.
Any
Uh,
map
in the world.
any
All
map
the
that's in
games, I think.
Unity is in VR chat.
yeah, I saw
Pretty
the
much.
Comet Observatory was there. That was crazy.
Dude, I just realized that. might
Dana
be a
wants
way-
to go there. That's for sure.
Dana wants to talk specifically with Rosalina for like a while.
Yep.
Listen,
Yo.
if I was next to Rosalina, there wouldn't be a whole lot of talking going on. That's all I'm saying. There'd be a lot of just
Dana,
hugging because she's my
Dana,
childhood. I would
Dana,
hug
Dana,
her.
Dana,
I
you
would
know-
say you mean so much to me. You know, that's
This
what
is
I
a
would do.
stark
And I
contrast
would
from what
also
Dana
say
was saying
VR
yesterday, by the way.
The VR chat pod's gonna go hard, man. I'm being straight Rosalina the whole time.
Well done. If you put on a Rosalina skin while we're in VR chat, oh, we're gonna need you to write up a consent form or something. Like, no, I'm sorry. No, listen. I love my girlfriend, but there is one woman in the whole
But-
world.
but-
No, not but. No, listen. I love my girlfriend. However, no, that's not it. That's not good. No, listen, Rosalina's hot. I will just say that. Anybody who disagrees with me, we're gonna have a. What? Sorry, Bam died.
Bam
Sorry,
disagrees.
sorry, Bam.
Man, just-
I got
Oh,
I got DC'd.
dude, it's
I
just-
actually don't know what happened, but
You know what else? I think
You left in good timing.
I would ask Rosalina, one, is there any chance? Two, I would say, probably is God real? Because Rosalina's like a star queen, you know? I feel like she would know. I think she would have the in for that.
I'm pretty sure like in Mario lore, like she is God, like technically.
I love myself.
I'm just gonna let you guys talk. I know
Wait.
the answer. I'm not saying.
Yo, yeah, we got another subscriber. Thank you very much, Gummy Angela _ Kit Heart. Thank you very much for subscribing. By the way, hello David. I'm not ignoring you. By the way, Vovka Games. Send us a scribble. Yes, young bully. Never put down quarter again. Fair. Mega mounts. Oh, desks. Yep. Trolls, Hail King, hello. Oh yeah, you're like the very posh one, aren't you? Ah, hello, by the way. There's 4 viewers. Hell yeah. Alright, let's get back to it.
And I go crazy.
canonically, how tall is Rosalina? Is she,
8, no, 7 feet. She is 7 feet tall, dude. 7 feet. Oh my gosh.
Do you have a
Dano,
thing
so you're
for-
into
for
that.
Tall chicks.
Have you met me? I am the most bottom person you will ever.
All right, yo. Hey, that's the intro to the entire podcast.
This is guys. Everything here is foreshadowing for the future.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny is I thirst over Rosalina being 7 feet tall. However, in real life, my girlfriend is about here. Like she's like up to my neck maybe. She's perfect. I don't need her to be any taller than she is. But at the same
But
time,
you're like
Rosalina-
6'11", right?
If you could cyberpunk her
6'2",
legs to
6'3".
be bigger, would you?
Yes. Yes. And with her consent. With her consent.
With her consent.
Yes.
I was
But at the
gonna
same
say-
time,
second
it
grade.
doesn't.
Just
No,
force
listen,
that.
at the same time, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like when you're laying down or something, and she's on top. Then no, we're cutting this out.
Okay, let's-
We're gonna cut that out.
Hey, whoever's editing this, yo,
I'm
I'll
very
give you a
glad
raise.
Dano is
Like,
editing this first
I'm
episode.
editing this.
Dano
I'm editing
is.
this. So I'm being off the chain. I'm being off the chain right now because I know I can cut some of my stuff out.
Oh.
This is.
Anyway, speaking of women, how about Hawk Tua girl? How do we feel about that?
Give us the
They're an
lore. Give
industry
us the
plant.
lore. I don't
Crazy segue.
CIA.
Yeah, who wants to explain Hawk
CIA,
Tua?
They're CIA industry plant.
Joe.
They're not real.
Joe, let's start
Wait,
with you.
no.
How is
No,
Hawk
no.
Tua?
Wait,
No.
maybe Joe can explain it because I feel like
Oh, you
this is
gotta go.
Joe's world.
I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you gotta go.
Love you guys.
I love you, Joe.
Love you. Bye bye.
Goodbye, Joe.
Goodbye,
All right, then Bam. Let's do Bam then, because Bam's the one who's talked the least, other than
Okay.
Joe. Explain Hawk Tua girl for the audience. I'll pull up a picture of her so everybody
It's
can see.
it is a woman that has been selected by the CIA to be put into these like inner influencer circles to like just monitor, gain control.
this.
Right?
Why don't
That it doesn't make sense. There's literally no other explanation how any of this has happened.
Dano,
Why don't
close
we
the
CIA
tab.
funding,
Dano, close the
media
tab.
manipulation.
What tab?
we can watch the original? Why don't we
Actual-
just watch the
You're
clip?
right,
yeah,
just watch
yeah,
the-
let's
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
the
yeah.
clip.
Riggy, pull that up.
Jamie. Jamie.
I got it, guys. Hold on.
Riggy, pull up the clip.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh,
That
you
do?
gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
And now this woman is bigger than all of us. And now
You
this
know
woman is bigger than
You
all
know,
of us.
she's
because of
made
that.
$60,000 off of merch. $60,000.
That's not real.
Holy.
And she got
Hot
paid
take.
$30,000 to go to a club and just like feature as a special guest.
Dude, I saw someone with a Hawk Tua tattoo on Twitter.
Dude, I haven't heard of this
none of
until
it is
now.
real.
That's my
Same.
favorite thing about
None
the
of this
internet.
is real.
Okay.
you
Which, to
didn't
be
hear
fair,
about
I
this,
haven't been on
Johnny?
TikTok. I haven't been on TikTok. I've
This is on
stopped
Twitter.
being on TikTok. And I've
That's a good
refused to be on
decision.
Twitter.
Bam, I'm surprised that you knew even about that, given the harsh working conditions we've put you under, like Mappa.
Yeah, even
these
yeah,
past few
even
days.
Bam is like being taken advantage of like an underpaid worker, and he still knows what Hawk Tua is.
I'm in it for the art, but also that is a CIA.
I thought you meant
industry
you were
plant,
in the Hawk.
100%.
You were in it for the art, like referring to the Hawk Tua girl. You're like, oh, I'm in
Oh,
it for
no,
the
no,
art,
no,
the
no, no.
artistic nature of the
No,
Hawk
that's
Tua girl.
that's conspiracy
Dude, who can do
that's-
the best
that's
Hawk
big
Tua impression?
influence. No.
No.
What do you mean no?
Wait, okay. I got a genuine question.
Hawk
Is the
Tua.
bit now like expanded where like? Because I don't think the original bit is that funny. Is it just like the idea
it's-
of like the bit that now is funnier?
No,
No,
Like,
I
just,
haven't
like,
even
no.
seen
How
any
big is
memes
it?
or
What it is.
anything.
The bit is the joke is dog shit, and the people who made it a meme. You know what? I can't explain it. It doesn't make
Maybe
sense.
it's
to me.
But,
so
okay.
absurd that they're getting famous from the absurdity of them being famous.
That's
from
what
that
I'm
absurd
thinking.
statement.
That's my
Listen, okay,
analysis of it. But
Which is absurd.
Here's my thing. Here's how I figured this out. So I saw the interview, and I saw the Hawk Tua, and I was like, all right, that's whatever. I swiped
whatever.
away, no reaction. Then like a couple days later, I don't know if y'all know who like Luke Bryan is, but he's like a country singer. I saw that
Oh, yeah, I
he
saw
invited
this.
the Hawk Tua girl to the concert, and like she said Hawk Tua on stage, and I was just like, wait, what the like? How did this fucking happen? Like, what's going on? But I think it's like straight up like white country Southerners just gassing the meme up like crazy.
It's
That's what.
here's
what it is, I
why
think.
memes like this like blow up. It's never the person who made the meme's fault. It's the people who have the power to amplify it, just deciding
Waffle House
to
experience.
like. Well, this is just every meme in general. Like the people who make like any meme format you think of, the guy who came up with it, you don't know who that guy is. You don't care who that guy is. The person that gets the credit is the guy who signal boosted it on Twitter and 1 million people saw it. That's like that's every meme.
Yeah.
And like
it's whoever said it louder and got people to laugh.
I feel like Hug Tours evolved that because I think people know this chick. But like
it's just the mainstream version of it. Because like if Luke Bryant finds the meme and thinks it's funny and goes, oh, let's find this person, let's bring him out to a show, like then it becomes like, how can I as a creator profit from this person who has like a viral moment? Because they're gonna 100% be like, yes, Luke Bryan, I will go to your concert.
Wait, what's
like,
the difference between Luke and Zach Bryan? 'Cause it says Zach Bryan's the one who put her on stage.
Oh, then,
and I've never heard of this guy.
Regardless, it doesn't matter, because it's when people have like a sort of presence, it's so much easier to maintain it, because like you can just be lazy and react content, like. That's what this is. It's just react content, but on like the mass scale.
Mm-hmm.
Does the meme die before the podcast comes out?
Probably.
Yes.
Surely.
100%. No, it's not that. It's not that it's gonna die. It's gonna just leave the internet space. The person is gonna still be doing the best they've ever been, but we're gonna hear nothing.
I feel like this can be compared to like the kid in Walmart yodeling. Like it was big for like a month.
Yeah, he has a music career now.
Corn Kid? What happened to the Corn Kid? You don't remember the Corn Kid?
Yeah. Well, he's a child. He's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make. You know what? It's good that his parents. I'm actually happy that we don't see the Corn Kid, because his parents could have milked that and turned him into like some sort of gross child. You know what I mean? Taking advantage of him somehow.
That's like everything on TikTok. When you think of like the big viral TikTok trends, like it's one gimmick. That's all they have. All they have is one gimmick. Like Tube Girl. Like ain't nobody talking about Tube Girl anymore.
What is Tube Girl?
But that is
I have
dangerously
never.
close to something
I've
completely
never
different, I feel.
seen this.
What is Tube Girl?
You haven't seen Corn
It's
Kid?
a
don't know.
person
Don't
on a
do this.
train just being like an influencer on a train.
Hold on.
That's the whole
Tube Girl.
gimmick.
I don't know who this person.
Okay,
This looks
thank
like
God
a
it's not the
rip-off
other
Charlie
thing I was
D'Amelio.
thinking of.
No, it's literally she would just like do like TikTok dances, but like in the New York subway.
Okay.
Oh.
And everyone's like, oh, like look at the confidence to film in public, even when other people are watching. I'm like, I don't know why
That's
you
just
do that.
annoying.
Yeah, I'm like
That's just.
there's so much content I don't do, because I'm like, I don't want to be like an asshole here at this 7-Eleven.
The
Like,
only, dude, yeah, I haven't seen anybody do like in-person content. Okay, Tommy Innit's I think was decent, but I think Ted Nivison's was funny, and I remember hearing that he felt like so uncomfortable. Have you seen like Ted Nivison's Milkman stuff? On Ted Nivison Milkman.
That's good.
Yeah, that
That's
was good.
That's good.
Like,
That's good.
there's not a whole lot of creators that can pull off like going in person and not being annoying, but Ted Nivison did it pretty well, and I think who else?
I mean, like for
Fusi
like,
was decent at it for like the first half of his career, I think, and then he got a little worse at it.
I think the problem is like the thing that sells the most is going to be the thing that's the most outrageous, because like you, the anime convention video I did, I like made sure I was like very wholesome with people, because like I know a video going like, man, look at these weirdos that like Genshin Impact like would get more views, but like that's not helping anyone. Like no one's having a good
You're not
time
being
at the end of the day.
productive to society as
Yeah.
a whole, you know?
So instead I'm like what do you do? Like why is this the thing you like doing? And that's so much cooler than like just saying like, look at these freaks in their natural habitat.
Yeah, world's so negative. Just why? For no apparent reason. Just
I feel like you go down that rabbit hole of like IRL content, you just end up as a kick streamer. If you just like follow like what gets you views, you just become a
Yeah,
kick
pretty
streamer.
much.
Just farming Twitter clips.
Yeah.
That's just like I show speed. Like bro just does whatever and like has the craziest reaction, the most like whatever the worst thing you can do, like he does, because he knows it's gonna get views. Like it's gonna get views.
I don't think it's the worst thing that he could do.
Not the worst, but like
Okay, Dan.
every
Like a challenge.
Except for that clip with MrBeast, that made me feel a little uncomfortable. Did you guys see that clip of like MrBeast and Speed, where Speed was like, what would happen if I took this right now? And MrBeast is like, well, I'd call the cops on you. And then he just like held onto it, and there was like this weird awkward stare. Yeah, I thought they were gonna kiss.
I
but
have
other than
not
that,
seen that.
You haven't seen that? Dude, hold on, let me
Nah.
pull it up.
What?
Well, first, hold on. What is Redbubble, and is it a trustful website? Because I kind of want to buy this right now.
Redbubble's
No,
where all of
Redbubble's
the
like-
all the off-brand stuff
Yeah.
is.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So this is off-brand
Yeah.
Tennivision. Oh, look at this sticker though. That's a pretty good sticker, right? I mean, you guys. Anyway, all right. Hold on. What
It's
was I
also
gonna
an
look
image.
up?
And you don't know if it's
Yeah.
real.
I was gonna look up. What did I just say? What was I talking about 5 seconds ago?
Oh,
Goodness
Mr. Beast,
gracious.
I show Speed.
Oh, Mr. Yeah, okay. Hold on, let me pull it up on YouTube. But really quick, circling back to the the Hawk to a girl thing. And Johnny mentioned like how Twitter and meme makers just decided that was gonna be famous. And dude, you know that's how. Who's the guy? Old Town Road. That's how he got famous.
Lil
Is
Nas?
he? Yeah, he ran a meme account and just like built that for like 2 years.
Wow.
And he like connected with other meme accounts and stuff, and then you know, and they would like built up this relationship of like, oh hey, share this meme, it'll get views and stuff. And then he made Old Town Road and made a bunch of memes off of it, sent it around, and all of his like other accounts and stuff all posted it. And then he went to the Met Gala.
Have
Like,
you
dude,
seen
wild.
BB No Money's grind right now?
Dude,
BB No Money
he has
is
been-
grinding YouTube Shorts, and it's
He has
like
been
I'm
on
like,
it.
hey, that's how you do
I
it.
might, yeah, I think
That's
I've
how
seen
you-
a few. I
that's
think
how
I've
you
seen
do
a
it.
few, yeah.
Dude, Lil Nas, I never knew about the meme thing for Lil Nas, but I've always had so much respect for him. Just like, cause every time I see his socials, I'm like, bro is just shit posting. Like, cause there was the one like Twitter exchange he had where it was like, a picture of like a guy that looked like Lil Nas with like a military outfit on, and then like they made like a parody of Old Town Road in the comments, and I'm like, I would have thought this is just a normal meme, but like Lil Nas like responded in the meme, so I'm like,
Here's the clip. Hold on, I just
good
pulled
at
up.
it.
Hey, get some more.
Let me challenge MrBeast security.
Hey, we need some more.
Let's challenge
Hey,
MrBeast
I'll
security.
give you permission to tase him.
Come on.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Hey, yeah, we need some more.
That
It really
backflip was
feels like
impressive.
an
I
Elden
gotta learn
Ring
how to do
like
that.
wild mob you don't want to interact with. You're like, I've already fought you so many times, man. Like, you just do your moveset. I'm just gonna walk this way.
This wasn't the clip. I'm trying to find it. Although,
Is that what the clip? I think there's one of XQC reacting to it, right?
yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
let's react to XQC reacting. to the
Okay,
clip.
okay, let's not.
Yeah, yeah,
This is
okay, okay.
react. This is
enough.
reactception. Goodness gracious.
Let's put
the
all of
two
our cam
chats.
boxes around so there's like no.
No actual
please.
footage.
All you can
All right.
see is just like
Bro, that's a lot of money. You won't
the
call
chat
cops
in the
on
top
me?
right.
For stealing, yes.
It's right. Like he
Okay, you shut up. Yeah. For stealing, yes.
All you can
All right.
see is just
Like no.
No
Yes,
actual
please.
footage.
all you can
All right.
see is just like
Bro, that's a lot of money. You won't
the
call
chat
cops
in the
on
top
me?
right.
For stealing, yes.
it's right. Like he
Okay, you shut up.
Yeah, Nico, I like having you around.
Shout out
Yeah, you
Nico,
should be
dude.
on the street more.
No,
Thanks,
Yeah, man.
Thanks.
bro, come, don't do it.
Can I stand
No,
on this
bro,
side?
you.
Just keep
I'm,
the
Hey,
things up.
yeah, here we go. Hey, Drake, go get some security.
Yeah, we need stuff.
security.
Yeah, hey, we got plenty over there. Call,
You
call
gonna make me
security.
do this
Hold on.
again?
You never did it.
I did. Okay.
I just watched.
Clip either.
great
XQC didn't say a
reaction.
single thing the whole video.
Yeah,
by the way.
XQC added so much to that clip.
The whole video. He didn't say a single thing. Oh my gosh.
XQC
That's
is
his
fucking
official channel,
farm.
dude. That's wild.
Dude.
Wait.
Okay,
No
well, anyway.
That-
I guess I can't find the clip, but like,
That's the worst.
really
That's an actual
nothing.
first F-tier reaction I've ever seen. I didn't even hear him breathe.
Wait, did he even?
No, dude, I don't think you understand, dude. Bona, I don't think you understand. This is what XQC does. Like, he literally steals people's videos and content and uploads them. And like,
If only someone
Dude,
made
he
an
will,
ARG
like-
on that or something.
he will leave his fucking room, and then there'll just be an empty chair there, and he'll still upload the fucking video, the
It's
full
more like
video.
chat reacts than XQC reacts. 'cause
Actually,
you
wait,
just
wait,
see,
guys,
like,
guys,
Twitch
guys,
emotes.
hold on.
So dog shit,
Hold on,
dude.
quick
It's so
idea.
dog
Listen,
shit.
Podcast
everybody-
react. Everyone leave.
oh, everyone just leaves for the. No, hold on.
Wait, why are we leaving? Bear can't leave. What
Yes,
do
I
we do
can.
with Bear?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, we
Oh,
can.
shit.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, leave.
Takes your whole room. Okay, hold
Get
on.
the fuck out.
All right,
All right.
what clip are we playing though?
We'll play the XQC clip again. Hold on.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Dude, let's see how many people drop off after this bit.
A lot of roast better. You will call the cops on me, Beast? Yeah, if you stole 100 grand. I can, bro, that's a lot of money. You will call the cops on me? For stealing, yes.
It's his right. Like he.
Okay,
he
you
should
shut
get out-
up.
he should get out to do
Yeah,
it.
Nico, I like having your own. Yeah, you should be on the street more. No.
Thanks, man.
No.
Thanks.
Bro, come, don't do it.
Can I stand
No,
on this side?
bro, you.
Just keep
Hey,
it off.
yeah, here we go. Hey, Drake, go get some security.
Yeah, we need
Security. Yeah, hey, we got plenty over there. You gonna make me do this again? You never did it. I did. Okay. I just watched.
Literally nothing.
Yo, that's crazy.
I think he said like 2 words before he played the clip.
At the beginning, yeah.
That was a really good
Yeah,
video,
he
guys.
did.
I really enjoyed watching that.
I really,
He
I
did
really-
like a
That's really
half smile.
insightful.
Audio listeners love you to death.
We all just left for a couple minutes. Yeah, jeez.
Okay,
I can't wait to
guys,
see
guys.
off wait on that
Brainstorm
YouTube
session.
video.
Audio listeners blank. What is it?
What?
What do you mean?
Hate you to life.
Audio listeners suck my. No.
Whoop. Nope.
Well,
Yo,
nope.
guys.
Dano,
I'll
yo,
just
this
bleep
podcast
that
for you.
thing out.
Episode 1 for Dano is insane, by the way.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm glad you're editing it, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut out so much stuff.
Yeah, half of this.
I would have kept it all in. I would have kept it all in, Dano.
Yo, guys. I gotta eat dinner. Peace out, guys.
Bye, pair.
07.
Continue without me. Wait, let me send my outro just so you can put it at the end.
Sounds good.
Yo, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe to Royal Pair.
Nice.
Sick. Yeah,
You didn't want to put a code
Alright.
pair in there? You just wanted just to do that?
Yeah,
There's
no
so
code
many
pair.
more.
Nah, they know.
They know. They know.
There you go.
Yeah, the comments all say it.
That's fair.
Dude, the top
alright,
comment. I'm
peace out,
calling
guys.
it right now. The top comment's gonna be use code pair.
Oh,
Well,
that's
now
it
it
is.
is that you've said it.
Is it gonna
No,
be
now
this
that you've
podcast?
said it, it's gonna fucking happen.
No, we could.
No, but this is deep though. This is deep in the video.
This is too deep. Okay, what do you reckon top
Okay.
comment's
She
gonna
said.
be?
If it's deep in the video and it's actually like if you see a comment that says use code pair, people are gonna fucking like it because now we're having this conversation.
There's gonna be use code pair,
That's
the
fair.
one Dano fan who showers, and then I don't know something about Rosalina or something, dude. I'll pin the one about Rosalina.
Please make Rosalina the top comment. Beat code pair.
Yeah,
Beat
guys,
code pair.
guys,
Like
yeah,
that one.
Rosalina simps over there. Let's
Alright,
beat the
guys,
code
go
pair.
in the
simps.
comments. Every code pair, you downvote. Every Rosalina, you upvote.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
Goodness.
All right, I'm head out,
What
guys.
can I say?
Peace out.
See ya.
Alright, see ya.
See you back.
07.
Love you, pair. Love you. Oh,
Yeah. All right, see ya, pair. Love you, bro.
what is it about Rosalina that you find the best? Because there's so many other video game like characters you can pick from, and out of all of them, you've picked generic white tall girl.
Okay, number one.
Dano,
she,
I'm
like,
gonna be
owns
so
the
real with you right now.
galaxy.
I grow out my hair a bit more. I put on 1 foot platform
even
shoes,
joking.
and I cosplay Rosa.
So you don't actually it almost has the same hair. Like it's
You
I
it's very
honestly
close.
pretty much
It's
do.
there.
See, Dad, I'm starting
Don't
to feel
test.
a certain way about. No, I'm kidding.
You've
No,
seen a
listen.
tiny little crown.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, listen,
my
listen. I
God.
don't know what it. Listen, there's like, okay, number one, she's like, she's got like this mystery like to her. She's like this gentle and like the
reasons I like Rosalina.
top five reasons Rosalina's the best dummy mommy in the galaxy. All right, I sounded like Bundon for a second. No.
Number
Anyway,
12.
number two,
Cock.
she's just like a good mother. Have you seen like all the videos and stuff? Like, dude, I want to like have babies with her because she'd be like a great mother to our kids. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
See the
okay,
way
yeah,
she takes
okay,
care of
yeah,
all
okay.
of those
Done it,
Lumas, and
done
she's like, she's so loving and
I-
coddly,
Be in a
dude.
relationship.
I want to
This
be
is
a
gonna
Luma.
be all, oh my god, this is gonna be the ultimate litmus test because Dano's the one editing this podcast.
Dano,
Does
Dano,
this stay in or not?
But would you argue though, like she has so much responsibility, she's doing so much, like I feel like I'd just be a hindrance to her. Like I feel like she deserves
She can do
deserves
better than
someone
why are
who's like
why are we
putting in the
discussing
work.
this? What is
She
She
going
deserves
on?
something better.
Yeah. Well, listen. Once you reach that, you know what? I'll be a trophy husband. How about that? Once you've reached the top, you don't really need a breadwinner, okay? I can be a perfectly fine trophy husband. I'll help her. You know what? She's already got everything under control. She's raising the Lumas fine on her own. She's not complaining.
Is
She's
there like
composed
a
all the time.
specific Is there a specific scene that got you to feel this way, like from the video game, where you're just like, that's my bae, dude.
Hold on. Hold on. Right there, where she's 60 feet tall. This ending, where she's
The
60
end
feet
of Galaxy 1, really?
Yeah, look at that.
That's crazy.
She's 60 feet tall.
The fact that you like this is ingrained in your brain.
this video, this one video is gonna be so damaging to your brand.
It's gonna be so bad.
I don't think I'm gonna plug the podcast anymore on my channel. I think this is it. I think this is the moment where I get
Episode 1 has been
Guys, the
fucking
clips,
crazy.
the
so
clips.
so listen. Oh yeah, hold on.
True.
So listen. After the entire world explodes in the end of Mario Galaxy, Mario gets sucked into a black hole. Then
This
the
is wrong,
sun
by the way.
explodes. What do you mean? Everybody gets sucked into a black hole. That's what happens. Everybody, look.
No, the sun exploded before, and the sun exploded.
Oh, the sun
and caused
explodes
black
before.
I love
Yeah,
C
sorry.
dots.
So-
Actually,
Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy.
Everything gets ripped apart in a black hole, and then all these adorable Lumas. Listen to the music. Oh, we can't play the music.
Dano has 7 days left before the ninjas get him.
I love
Yeah.
this video. Anyway,
Oh,
So
yeah,
is it this
song's
scene?
good.
Just show
everyone
me the
sacrifices
scene.
themselves. What was that scene
All
right
I'm
there? the black
saying,
hole.
that Luma song remix, better remix in Galaxy 2.
Yeah,
all I'm
that's
saying.
good. All right.
But where's
look at this right
Rosalina?
here.
Okay, here we go.
Right,
Right
here.
here.
Listen. Not the baby crying. Ignore that.
That's Dano.
Yeah,
That's me.
Dano.
That's me. That's me. If you listen real close, he's saying "mommy." All right. Listen. It's so quiet, caring. The whole universe. Is,
Wait,
oh
you
my
like
gosh.
the barks of the character? Sorry,
No,
wait,
no.
game development term. Barks are like when the player goes like, huh, huh. When the text box
But
pops
there
up.
is one. There is one that's just like a gentle. Hold on. I got
This is not where I thought. This is not where I thought this episode was going.
I never.
The Shorts Wars trial, and now we have Dano on trial. Hold on.
Dude, this is the most Freudian video game pick of all time. Like,
Dude, listen, I was 5 years. Listen to her voice, man. Did you hear that? Listen how gentle.
Why? Okay,
Dano,
okay. Can we
were you loved as a
segue to
child?
anything else? Can we segue to anything else?
And then listen, and Mario wakes up, and there's no Rosalina to be found, but he just knows that she's watching over him, dude. She just knows.
should we go back to the
She's
top 100 icebreakers?
Yeah, I think we should. I think we should.
Oh,
I
one
think
thing I do want to mention just about the podcast in general. So episode 1 had all of us, and obviously Pear and Joe are gone right now. But I think the plan is every episode after this, it's just kind of gonna be whoever shows up.
yeah.
Because having 7 people on a podcast is much.
A bit chaotic.
It's a bit
true.
much.
It's gonna be C-Dot. Look at this.
Honestly, I thought we did a okay job. We've done an okay
Yeah,
job
yeah,
so
yeah.
far.
It's
Yeah.
not bad, dude. It's
It
not
could
bad.
have went a lot worse.
Well, there is a lot that we definitely cut at the beginning of us just trying to figure out how to start.
We really need to work on that.
Yeah.
We need to figure out a bit to start.
I reckon we just like we do what the yard does and just like hit record once we're all in VC and just pick a point where the episode actually starts. I reckon that's method.
Is that what they do? I can't even. It doesn't feel like they do that.
A lot of the time, yeah, because they say like, "Oh, we're rolling," like 30 seconds into the episode.
Okay.
I hear that a lot. Something
Yeah.
like that.
You just gotta
Also,
start it.
Dano,
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 please, man. We're trying- Dano, we're trying so hard here, man. Like,
This is just think this is someone's first impression of Dano. Like this is
crazy.
someone's first impression of you ever.
Imagine the pipeline. Someone finds Dano through this podcast episode, then goes, "Oh, I'll check out his channel."
You know what? Maybe when the podcast episode drops, I'll make a short. Why Rosalina is the best Dommy Mommy in gaming? There you go. It'll be a fine segue.
Dude, okay, I do want to talk about, since we all make shorts, I want to talk about everyone's like
Wow.
process when it comes to making a short. Like
All right.
because all of us have like a different style and a different like method to the madness. I want to just go through and hear what everyone like does to get ready for like their shorts. Like I know for me, I like batch record like the week at least worth of shorts in one go. I try to get like.
But like even what about even before that?
You guys, I am back.
Though, because like I feel like the process starts even before that. Like, do you just think of like ideas, write them down? Because yours are ridiculous,
dude.
Like,
I will. So there's two settings where I come up with video ideas. There's the eureka moment where I'm like in the shower and I'm just like, I'm like you get in that shower mode where you're like, video idea, or I'm like going to bed. And like your brain just starts to go, and then I'm like, oh, that's a concept for a video.
Another reason for my fans to start showering. There you go.
Yes, yeah.
Become
You
a
come up
famous
with
YouTuber.
genuinely the reason you come up with better ideas in the shower is you have no technological distractions. You can't like escape to YouTube Shorts. You have to be there with yourself, and you're forced to think.
That's wrong though. I literally bring my phone to the shower. By the way,
goodness gracious,
psycho.
No. For that reason, though. For that reason. Like, so I can write ideas down. Because I'll be like, oh, idea. And I'll just be like, boom, straight in.
Yeah, I know people who have a whiteboard in their shower so they can write stuff down and stuff.
Oh, wait,
How does that even work, though? Doesn't it just get wet and, like,
I have no
the
idea.
whiteboard marker just go away?
Really quick, before we move on, I do want to say also to people still criticizing me out there and saying that I'm a weirdo, I was a 5-year-old and I was very impressionable. I just want to, that'll be the cap on the, I won't talk about it for the rest of the episode until episode 2. But yeah, I just want to say I was 5 years old. She was like one of the first like impressions made on me. And yeah, anyway.
Dano,
Dad,
were you loved as a child, Dano?
Was I what?
Were you loved as a child, Dano?
By Rosalina is all the love I need.
Goodness gracious.
Anyway, let's go back to Johnny. Sorry.
Yeah, making shorts.
So the other thing that will like give me a video idea is necessity, because sometimes I'll be like, I have nothing. I have no video ideas. One of the most viewed videos that like is still getting views now is literally me going, I don't have a video idea for today. Watch this video as long as you can. Like that's the whole video, and it still gets views. Like I go in YouTube Studio and I just see like 5 months in and we're still going. Like
just a straight line on the graph, just going right up.
Did you see somebody watch that video for 5 hours? I think that's the longest I've seen.
Well, no, they didn't watch that one. Somebody made it 10 hours on the second one I made. Because the first one, there was one that was like, it was like 6 hours long or something. But like, it stopped at the 4-hour mark. And I'm like, you weren't there. You weren't watching it. You left it go, and you didn't even bother to hide your evidence.
You discovered that, by the way, in a voice call with us, because I remember you were showing it. You're like, look at this video, bro. It's ridiculous. And then we're like, dude, it's got like remixes and stuff. Like, we should watch those. And that's like how it discovered this whole like pipeline of events.
It's like when people are on flights and just look at nothing, you know?
That's honestly, I don't fly much, but flying home from VidCon, I got like a week's worth of content.
That's epic.
In that flight.
I got nothing.
I don't know how you guys are. I think personally the strategy for me is just steal. No, I'm kidding. I can't say that. Somebody's getting mad at me. No, but no, I think well, I used to be on like a week backup. I was actually up to 2 weeks. This was like pre-Shorts Wars when I was like grinding really hard and making sure every video came out at 7 a.m. But then like over time, I have noticed though whenever I do stockpile, then my videos do better than when I upload the night of. But a lot of times I wake up at like 3 a.m. I still don't have a short, and I just have to like pump one out really quick, and it's the quality kind of like bleeds a little bit. And it's kind of sad recently. Like recently, most of the things that I do is just based on like if one short gets like a low rating, then I freak out and like, oh well, the next one has to be really good and really broad appeal. Whereas in the beginning, I think a lot of people liked me because I had like very niche, like nerdy knowledge and stuff is what I based on. But then now it's like, yeah. Anyway, so I don't know. I got to figure out a good way to come up with ideas because recently it's just been like day of.
That's the hard thing about shorts because I feel like with long forms, when you have an idea, it takes like a few weeks to do idea. But with shorts, it's like you can actually do that idea the next day. And then especially if you're doing like fun facts, nerdy knowledge stuff, bro, there's only so many you really can do. And you're like doing shorts just speed runs all of them. And you get to the point where other creators just redo it. Like that's what other people do. They go, oh, let me just do what I did like last year, and
Yeah,
then go
for
through the
sure.
cycle again.
Yeah, when I'm doing my videos and stuff. Oh, Daniel's watching Mario Galaxy. Goodness gracious.
No, it was
You
accident.
can't stop
Accidentally
him.
pressed the button.
For me, if I can, barely happens. I write the script for the video I'm gonna do the day before. So today I made a video on slime guy back there, slime controller, and so I wrote the script for the video last night, and then
I'm so
this
hot. I
morning,
need to turn on my air conditioning, dude. I'm sweating.
I think you
Think
talked
about
about
Rosalina.
Rosalina too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. but then I go and I was actually kind of late today on I uploaded the short 30 minutes before we started the podcast, and so I went there, I recorded it in OBS, just like how we're doing this podcast right now, just in case I end up using any of my face shots. Then I go get my camera, put my tripod right here, record basically like a short 2-3 minutes of the footage I need because I have the specific shots in my brain. Put it all together, probably takes an hour, and then video goes out. And
How long does it take you to edit one of your shorts? Because you do heaps.
From start to finish, 1 hour.
Yeah,
Damn,
I'm like,
1
I'm
hour
like
to
30
edit.
minutes to an hour.
Bro, I'm like 6 hours. Yeah,
'Cause
I don't know.
Your,
just
your
so many
videos are like
shots.
really edited.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like heavily edited, lots of shots. It's just decision making. That's like the biggest one for me because I'm like, I just like, oh, do I want like me on the shot? Do I want like some like B-roll? Do I want the B-roll to be specific to what I'm saying? Just takes so long. Then I go
Yeah.
music, captions, and just everything. It ends up being like 6 hours. Maybe actually probably more like 4 hours nowadays. But still, like it's a good chunk of a day. Like that's like pretty much my day gone.
Yeah, some of the
I'm curious-
craziest thing. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask what Bam does because I'm curious. Like,
Oh yeah.
Bam, what's your like?
I freed
video prep.
myself from this from the shorts mindset. I
Yeah, but-
evolved and I'm out of the game and I'm living life.
But what
We're
about
all
long
on our
forms
way.
though? What's your long form
Long
process
form-
now?
It's almost different every time. I think the format that I like is just like going on. I describe it as like going on an adventure, right? Like past couple videos, it's been like me going on an adventure, like doing Blade and Sorcery, for example, or trying to win a solo game in a VR battle royale against teams of 3. It's like me trying to complete a goal, or like me just like doing something and just taking the viewers along for the ride, post narration here and there.
But do you
I
just
think
get that?
That's like
What about idea wise though? Like, do you just like it just spawns in your head and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go on a
yeah,
Blade and Sorcery adventure? That's pretty,
pretty
cool.
much.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty much. I mean, it's just like whatever's going on in the VR space at the time, really. And then when that like, if there's nothing going on, I'll try and think of something else, or just go like have a break.
Do you
I
just
don't know.
like
My
black
entire
out and
life
then a
is
video's
VR.
done? Like
Yeah, pretty much, pretty much. Dude, I can't wait until I wake up from the blackout of this goddamn Shorts Wars boss fight. That's gonna be a
Yeah.
great moment.
Can you
It's
show?
gonna be awesome.
Bam,
Can,
I'm gonna
can
be so.
Dano show a scene? Can you show a scene, Dano? Like a behind the scenes of like, can we show the storyboard or something now?
Yeah.
Or like even just like a
yeah,
section.
yeah,
of
yeah,
it?
yeah.
I guess
I
we
sent
could.
I sent the
guess we
storyboard
could.
of it. We can show the storyboard. We'll probably show it in the Q&A live stream.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
pro-
No, wait,
probably-
well,
probably
that's what the
like-
Q&A
yeah,
is
just
for.
the
That's what the
mirror,
Q&A is
the
for.
mirror.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
we'll leave it.
We can still show it
Okay.
though.
Yeah, we already did, guys. We already did.
Right, we already did. We already
Yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You can pull up the mirror board. Mirror board would be
Oh yeah, that.
a better way to show.
yeah, for sure. Also, Bam,
Where's-
for the boss fight, you just do the clips. I will
Yeah.
also do the sound effects, the music, everything.
yeah,
you
yeah,
just
yeah.
you just do the
Yeah,
clips.
yeah, yeah. Listen, I just gotta do it. I just gotta get it done.
gotta
and
get
I
it
gotta
done.
get it done.
Get her
hopefully in
done.
time.
Yeah.
Get her done.
God, it is. Yeah. It's,
And then the
it's-
four of us, excluding
Never worked this much.
excluding Bam, have to go record some green screen footage today.
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
true.
I'll-
Today?
That's true.
I'll do mine
Today.
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 Let's
Oh, no.
go. Let's
Dude.
go.
Grand.
W.
That's not good, dude.
Wait,
Wow, it's fine.
let's-
I actually.
Since
Danny, it doesn't have to be today, but like relatively soon.
Today,
this is
tomorrow, the day after,
episode
before
one.
Friday.
since this is episode 1, do we want to all give like our like advice to people watching that like want to be YouTubers? Like kind of how we got to where we are, because like I feel like with shorts especially, like you can't really see the process behind it.
Yeah.
And I feel like something like this is a lot easier to see, like, oh yeah, we're just dudes trying our best. Like,
Hold on, I can't. Where's the mirror board really quick? I'm not finding it.
It's
It's the
the one
first
that says Shorts
First
Wars
one.
Season 2.
Oh, okay, that wasn't the right one. My bad.
I-
Sorry.
I can, while Dano's do that, I can start, because I feel like I just have like a decent idea of what I did and my advice, because a lot of people ask me and I just have like a go-to advice. So if anyone asks me, I always just say like consistency. But like, and I go specifically though, and I tell people this, right? It's like, I will tell someone, hey, be consistent on your uploads. You don't have to burn yourself out. It doesn't be every day, but just be like, what can you do within a week if it's 3 shorts or something? And just do that for a set amount of time. And I think maybe 99% of the time I give that advice. I'll follow their channel secretly to see if they kept doing it. And they give up after like 3 months, maybe 4 months. Like that to me is just like the #1 thing. And then like everything else after. And it spawns from when I used to do like personal training. It's like the same advice I'll give to people about how to get fit. It's like, hey, create like a little plan that you can do and just set a goal of like, I'm going to do this for 1 fucking year. That's always my advice. That's my go-to.
How long has everyone been making content? Like
making content or making our shorts, or making our
making content in general.
Just in general.
In
God,
general.
2012,
Majority
2014.
Majority of my life.
2014 for me. So how many years is that? About 10 years. Almost 10 years.
Does your
now.
first YouTube post count, even if it wasn't like you trying? Because mine would be like, bro, mine's like 2006.
Almost half
How
my
was
life.
I think my
In a couple-
channel, August 14th, 2011 was when it was made.
Mine, I made mine in 2016.
So, dude, in about a year or two, I'm gonna have been doing YouTube for more than half my life, because my first video was uploaded 2014. I made my channel. It was just a little bit after my birthday, because I'd been begging my parents for so long to like let me make a YouTube channel. Finally, like a couple days after my birthday, I finally made one. But yeah, it's been around 10 years now, and I didn't see any success until about 2 years ago, which is wild to think about. I remember Jay Schlatt talked about it. It's like the sooner you start making content, the sooner you have like that build up of like, okay, this is cringe, this is good, and then you build up like that, you know. And he talked about how, I think his was about 8 years too. I think him and I were about 8 years that we didn't anyway. Yeah, so the big thing about YouTube and stuff, this is what I remember specifically. The reason that I started shorts is because there's this one video that I saw on Instagram Reels maybe, and it was a guy who was holding a skateboard, and he said, and he was running up and down ramps, and he said, waiting for the perfect time to start something. I don't remember what it was. And then he was running up and down the ramps, and it was like one of those moments where like any second he's gonna drop the skateboard and like jump on it, and then he got to the end and he never did. And I don't know what in the world that did to my psyche, but then just one random day, I uploaded a short, and then I just didn't stop. And I tell this to people that there's nothing special about the day that I started making shorts. There's never going to be like, it's like how like you think that the whole world's going to go silent when somebody offers you drugs. That's not how life works. You know, there's never any epic, you know, musical moment. There's no cues. There's no foreshadowing or anything. It's just you start one day and then you just don't stop. There's nothing special. I don't even remember the day. I think it was September 5th, 4th. It was some day in September. Couldn't tell you the date. But yeah, so my advice to anybody is 1, consistency, not for your audience, but for you. And 2, along the lines of what Bundon was saying. And then 2, branding. Because like people like to, you know, in 2024, I think you have to figure out a way to stand out, or you're going to be forgotten, or you got to figure out a way to have people remember your name.
But
you know,
to add on to branding though,
issue,
like
yeah.
easiest branding though is just to be yourself. Because like that's what keeps you unique and different. Just like put that one out there. Like you don't have to overthink it. It's just be you.
I think one of the biggest things is like literally just like make the stuff that you want to watch. Like
for sure.
Genuinely, which Dana, you were like, oh, I don't remember the day that you started. I vividly remember the day because I knew. Because I knew, I'm like, if I do this, I will be successful. And like, it sounds like an ego thing, but I genuinely, that day was like, all right, this is the day I become successful. And then I did.
I remember when I was making my first short, I remember thinking this is something that people will want to watch. It wasn't, although interestingly, you know what? I'm actually in a different bank than I think than most of you guys, because I currently have not like a hatred towards my shorts, but like I'm kind of you know, kind of in like a middle zone where I kind of want to break out a lot more, but I know that this is what I'm known for or whatever. But I never had a love for making shorts. I love drawing and things, but I remember making it specifically because I thought other people will want to watch this, and I never thought, you know, I want to watch this. I thought maybe I would want to watch it if I was younger, but I never, I don't think I've ever made, until I started making Riggy talk, is when I started enjoying the process and like, oh, this is like really fun and cool. But as far as like making shorts goes, I never had that I enjoy making this because I you know, I'm gonna have fun doing this. It was always just like, I know people are gonna like this. And I think it was like the 6th day of making shorts, my brother said, if you keep doing this, then you're gonna get millions of views.
That's a good question though, I guess, like to segue a little bit. It's like, okay, what do other people like about making shorts? And we can help Dad over here. Because, like, dude, I love making shorts, to be honest. Like, it can be tiring, but I love it.
The first, like, short I made that took off, it's the bloody Kirby spike ball. Oh, the Kirby spike ball. I remember, because I was just always, it might be because, you know, game dev brain. I'm just always so curious as to, like, what goes on behind the scenes in games. And I feel like over time, the internet has kind of been more inquisitive on that manner. So, like, the new Mario and Luigi game is coming out. Who's developing that? Alpha Dream's gone. Like, what's going on there, right? Everyone's really like inquisitive about that. And I'm like, what's the Kirby spike ball? You know, like what's that deal? You know? And it's still up there as one of my most viewed. I've passed it recently, which good. But I remember when I first made that, because it was kind of just on a whim. Sure, I'm like, let me just make it in a day. You know, it was actually a pretty good video. I should make more of those.
Do you like making shorts now, though? I'm curious.
I
do you
think
like
I do,
it?
because, you know, there's so many wild and wacky things I can, like, remember this? Remember this bad boy?
Yeah, it's in
Dude,
my video.
this was my favorite tax write-off, all right? Like, this thing is awesome. And I'd say my one piece of advice is, well, obviously doing things every day is important and all that stuff, right? Wait, Johnny, why are you... What?
He said one piece.
One Piece.
One Piece. Monkey D. Luffy.
Monkey D. Luffy.
That's my go.
Guys, I'm honestly nearly done. I promise. I've just got a few things left to do. And I will be right back. Alright, guys, we are back, and we'll be back for a little bit, but then I'll end the stream.
Goat, that's my goat. But I'd say the thing that always sticks in my mind, well, first things first, before I get to it, it's always, you know, the result is going to be reflective of the effort you put in. But if you want to get an unexpected result, you have to do something unexpected. So you just got to stick to what you do, stick to what you enjoy to make, and if people aren't going to watch it, that's a lie. Because it's YouTube. It is the second most visited website in the world. Google's the first.
Don't
so
make
someone's gonna
stuff
watch it.
because you want to get views. That's where everyone fails. Because
For
you
sure.
make something, and you're like, I put a lot of time and effort into this, and it gets 12 views, and you're like, oh, I'm a failure. I'm washed. I'm not good because no one watched this. But I'm like, make the thing you want to make because you want to make it. Because after a year of you doing that, you have like however many videos you made, and you have something as proof that you did something. And like, YouTube's weird. Sometimes it like just doesn't know when to like give your video any like leeway, I guess.
Yeah, give it any impressions or something like that.
Because like a lot of people are like, oh, I want to be a YouTuber, and I'm like, all right, what's your channel? And they're like, well, it doesn't have any videos on it. I'm like, well, that's your first.
That's problem one. Yeah.
That's problem number one.
Yeah. So many people want to be like a YouTuber nowadays. I've found.
Everyone wants to be a content creator, but nobody wants to create content.
You know what else I will say? Actually, okay, listen, I'm gonna be real. 2024, there are creators that listen. You know what? You're gonna hear so many creators say, "Do it because you think it's fun," and you're gonna be like, "Oh, that's a load of horse." You know, after what Dano just said, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I did it because of the audience. And that's true. Nowadays, the period that I'm in right now, it's I'm making content for my audience. It's not I'm making content for myself. But listen, I regret constantly. Okay, so Schlatt mentioned that it took him 8 years to get famous, and he's glad it did, because if he got famous right off the bat, then his content would have been terrible, and he wouldn't have known how to upkeep it, and yada, yada, yada. I'm in a similar boat to where I don't think it's like a lack of skills or whatever, but what I wish I had done is build up a big catalog of videos for people to go back and watch that I'm, like, proud of. And so I will agree with, like, the whole do it because it's fun. Because, listen, what you got to think about is you may be getting 0, 10, 15 views now. But what you got to think about is you're making content for the future. You're making a big line of content. Pretend that you have millions of viewers, and each video you're trying to improve to be able to impress them. Because in the future, when you do this thing, you know, maybe in the future you'll have to switch to something that appeases the algorithm or something that does well that maybe you're not 100% into, but it's okay if you do that because you get all those views and then people will leak over into your other stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that's the reason I'm still doing shorts, is because I want to be able to transfer my audience to Toon Turf or to other long forms and stuff. And so, you know, I think there's always going to be a part of YouTube, which is I want to do this thing I like, or I want to do this thing that gets views for the sake of or because my audience likes it. And I think there's a lot of times you have to find a balance or a compromise if you want to, you know, get the level of success and things. But at the same time, you know what I mean? Like right now, while you don't have many subscribers and stuff, pump out stuff that you just love making, because that way when people go back and watch your big catalog, they'll love it. Like my videos, I have 4 videos on my channel, and I'm so upset that I got, you know, famous so fast, quote unquote, because now it's just a treadmill and I don't have any time to make videos that I like because I'm too busy making shorts. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I make shorts because I like making my audience happy. Sometimes I get tired and I have to do sometimes I get like tired of my shorts, like too tired, and I have to do something like, you know, break Riggy's leg or make him go on a little escapade just to entertain myself, you know, for the most part. But
But
anyway,
even then though, like I can tell like that you care a lot about the stuff that you make, because like there's always something that you add that, like, when you think of like a normal channel that's similar to yours, like it's just like, okay, here's the fact and then we move on. But yours is like, here's the fact, but also here's this character that's doing something stupid that is very clear, like this is what you actually care about and this is what's more important. And that's why, like, I think Riggy is such a cool concept, because like so many people that watch your stuff, like they don't care about how escalators work or whatever like the video is. Like they just want to
Is that an
see.
actual video?
No,
Have
but
you
I'm
done
gonna
that
make it
video,
tomorrow
Dano?
now.
Yeah, do that video, dude.
Yeah, I'm actually curious now. Cause like, does it go like it goes like under and then loops?
How do escalators work? That's wow.
There you go.
I feel like it's
You know
pretty
what I'll do? I'll do it
self-explanatory.
I'll have Riggy
Sorry,
just
Tony,
like
keep
bomb
going.
something.
You're
But-
going
but-
so good. I had to break this, buddy.
But regardless, like the people that are watching your stuff, like they don't care about how escalators work. Like they care about like the personality and like the bits of you that are seen through that. And I think that's why all of us are as successful as we are, because like while we do shorts, like there's a lot of personality in all the stuff we do that like kind of sets us apart to some degree. Not to be like all shorts are bad except for us specifically. But like shorts in general, it's like it's harder to grow an audience, and I feel like all of us kind of have grown like an actual audience that cares about us specifically. Which is really interesting, and it's because all of us like show our personalities more, which might not get us as many views, but gets us more viewers, if you know what I mean.
You know, people don't watch because I have a Mario Kart, you know, steering wheel I'm showing on camera. People watch because I say it works better with alcohol, you know?
Dude.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude, this morning, actually, I got a C-dot short on my brows.
Amen.
But it was like an old one, dude. It was like,
What was
checked
I
the
talking
date.
about?
It was 2022, and it's a Luigi Mansion one. But I didn't pay attention
hold on,
until I was
wait,
thinking
wait.
of something completely different. Yeah.
Was it the one about how it
palace.
plays the Mario Strikers pause music in the elevator?
Yes, it's that one. So that one came
I
on
got
my-
that one recently
that's-
too.
That came on my feed, but anyway, I was
because the
watching
remake
it, and the
came
reason
out, or the remaster, whatever. I gotta play that.
Anyway,
There you go.
the reason I didn't pay attention is because I was watching it and I was like, bro, C-Dot's content has evolved so much. Like, it was still talking about video game, but it had this like really like monotone voice. And like if you watch
Yeah,
a current C-Dot
I was still in
short
YouTube
now, this-
voice puberty, you know? It's like,
Yeah, dude,
did
but
you
you
know
watch
in
your-
Luigi's Mansion 2, if you go into the I'm being a bit more like
It was even
vocal.
that's even more YouTube voice than what it was. And I was just
Yeah.
like watching that, I was like, damn, C-Dots now has so much more personality to shorts. It's so much better. And it's like I'm a C-Dot fan because of like how like your new shorts have evolved compared to like the old ones. Like fun fact, but like whatever.
Yeah,
I
that's
should
the one
remake that
thing.
video. I'm gonna remake that video. All right, tomorrow.
Do it, dude.
Tomorrow.
Like so many people are like really self-conscious about how they sound in their early videos. Like you literally just have to do it until you figure it out, because you will eventually. But like everyone's like they're on like video 4 and they're like dude,
Yeah.
I like sound so weird in this, I don't know how to talk. Like by video 30 you'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Like, you know?
I want to say this. This is important. YouTuber voices and stuff. Johnny, first I want to say thank you for what you're saying. Like that I'm grateful for that. I needed that. No, but the YouTuber voice thing. I want to talk about this real quick. When I started, I had kind of the opposite because I was a film kid and junk like that and did.
I'm sorry.
I acted in commercials when I was young. No, you don't have to apologize. If I was a drama kid, then you can say sorry.
I feel
No,
like
was
you're such a
film
Matt Pat kid, by
but-
the way.
yeah.
Just to add on top of that, like
That's why, dude. I felt a hardcore
Matt Pat
connection
kid.
with Matt Pat when he said that he tried to become an actor before a YouTuber.
Yeah,
'cause
he's a film kid too.
yeah, that's yeah. Anyway,
I
that's one of the
auditioned
reasons I
for
love
like
Matt
a
Pat so
commercial
much.
as a kid, but then I realized I didn't like it, so I threw the second audition. That's a C-Dot
Alright.
story for another time.
Well, I just want to say for the YouTuber voices and stuff, I started off too intense. Like if you go back, okay, the Queen Elizabeth video is an exception because it was super late at night when I recorded that, so that's why that one's so low. But if you go to video 2, 3, 4, 5, I was screaming in my these are the two types of YouTubers that you start out with. You either start out too dead and you're like, you know, what's going on with Kirby Spikeball. Yeah, Nintendo 64.
Most innovative consoles. That's
Exactly. Something like that. Or you start out with
controller like this.
exactly. Like you start out either too low or you go too high with hi everybody, today we're going to be doing this crazy wild thing. And like there are people that get famous off of that, like, you know, Brent Rivera or Morgs or something like that. But then after a while, I think everybody
Mr.
comes
Beast
to a
is probably a
realization.
classic.
Well, MrBeast has like a perfect. No, MrBeast found that perfect balance. Well,
no,
I
but
think
MrBeast used to be like,
yeah,
boom, and now he's like,
exactly,
boom.
exactly. That's something. That's good advice. Is you got to find this middle ground, and you know you're not gonna find it right off the bat. You know you're gonna have to make a couple videos. But for me, if I go back like even 6 months and watch a video, it kind of like hurts my ears. You know, for a while I was like, you know, this is great content. I'm doing fantastic. And then, you know, you just mature. That's a part of, you know, a part of life. You just grow up. You look at the past and you're like, I'm better now. And, you know, I think it's just, you know, especially what Johnny was talking about with shorts and adding personality and stuff. You know, you can do the screamy route and probably get a butt ton of views, but you're not going to get a butt ton of viewers. And I think, you know, you just got to be more real. You know what I mean? You got to. Anyway.
And I like authenticity, like people can tell. Like people can tell if you are doing something because like you find it cool or because you're like just genuine. Like the more true you are to yourself, the better your stuff typically does, because like when you think about it, like I don't want to watch somebody who's pretending to be Markiplier. I want to watch Markiplier. You know what I mean? Like, the most real to yourself version you can be is like the most unique your content can be. Because like, for me, like there was like a period where I was like just kind of reading off the script, just doing the whatever. But now, like, you can kind of tell in like my more recent stuff, I've just been running more bits in my videos, just like doing more like just like how I talk with my friends, just like doing whatever, because I always put on like a voice or something stupid, but like
running bits in the Space Mountain was crazy,
dude. Running bits in Space Mountain was amazing. Dude, that's why I do the Trump voice too much. It's too easy. I can't. I haven't done it the whole podcast. I
You gotta do it, Johnny.
I shouldn't have said anything.
The podcasts were great when I was in office.
I can't believe you made it so far.
The podcasts were great when I was in office. American politics, like my TLC.
I think we're at that time.
No, we got a little
The second
more
I start
time.
doing
I haven't heard
leadership.
enough out of Bam. I haven't heard enough out of Bam. Bam's been a little quiet all podcast.
No, Bam's been working.
Bam's been working on shorts for us.
I'm in fucking Blender, man.
Yeah,
how about we go?
Listen, listen.
How about we end the podcast and we talk about what we're going to record on the green screens for the boss fight right now?
Hold on. First, let's pull up an interview for Bam really quick and then just read that off. Hold on, interview questions. Interview questions.
Bam. Actually, what is your advice to people? I'm curious on yours. That's probably the best way to end this. Let's be real.
Bam, how do you handle stress?
Bam, what's your favorite office lunch?
Advice.
Bam, how do you feel about Rosalina?
And for like advice, I don't know. It's a little weird because like when I started posting properly, like consistency is big. Everyone says consistency. But it's like when I started, I had a set plan. Like from the very first video I did, I had a clear like goal, because it was when Bone Lab was like releasing, right? And I was like, I'm gonna find what works with this game. I'm gonna like look at what's worked in the past and like come up with this plan and like execute it. And in my mind, it was like a matter of when. It was never a matter of like if this is gonna work. It was when. I don't know if that's like the mentality that you need to have.
I feel like everyone here had that switch moment. It's like you make content for a while, but then you go like, I'm trying. Sorry, go, Bam.
Yeah, and it was a big thing that helped was having experience in the industry before, because I've kind of like a unique perspective because I was a video editor for other YouTubers for multiple years before I started posting properly. So the experience I got from that is like I could do this. I could do this my own way. And once I realized that, I just needed that moment. And that moment for me was when Bone Lab dropped and I was prepared mentally. I was like, set my game plan up and I was like, I know this is gonna work. I just need to pour a bunch of time into it. Be consistent for like for as long as I could, which is like a couple months, and it worked and it propelled me up. So, my advice, I guess, on top of like consistency, is just like, I guess like just try and come up with a plan. Try and come up, like me. It was a niche. A niche is huge. If you find a niche and something to do in that niche, I mean, it was like Beyond Bone Lab, and you make your stuff at a level that nobody else is doing. Like just try and be the best in that niche. If you're going for a niche, that is.
Yeah.
That's
What,
like
wait,
one of the
what
routes.
was your
If you go
plan?
for a
What
niche,
was your
it's like-
plan? Was it just do Bone Lab stuff?
Yeah, it was just do Bone Lab stuff. See what works in the past, because modding was going to be a big thing. So I
Yeah.
looked at like what has worked in the past for modding. I watched a bunch of Yogscast back in the day, if anyone knows. Yogscast did a bunch of Minecraft mod reviews, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take this format, condense it down into short form because that's what's popping off right now, and then just like do it in a way that it's just like it's like me. It's like authentic to me, like we were saying.
Dana,
So I
please
combined that
stop,
because
dude. I
that's
can't
what
stop
enjoy.
looking at you. Please, man.
Audio listeners, Dano is beating a man right now on the camera. He's beating a man.
Look at you. Please, man.
Me, like we were saying. And then just like do it in a way that it's just like it's like me. It's like authentic to me, like we were saying.
Dana,
So
please
combine
stop,
that
dude. I
because
can't stop looking at you. Please, man.
Audio listeners, Dano is beating a man right now on the camera. He's beating a man.
Beating like in a
Talking about
violent
it.
way, not in a like I'm brutally like
it's
damaging him.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
been.
there's blood all over his camera. I'm surprised we made it as long as we did
Everyone.
without talking about it.
Yeah. Bam,
I was just trying not to
that,
laugh challenge I was trying to do for everybody.
Yeah, adding on to that, Bam. I kind of like looking back. I kind of had the same thing when Tears of the Kingdom had a release date for the 12th of May,
Yeah.
2023. I said, you know what? I'm gonna play through every single 3D Zelda game, stream it, and I'm gonna do a short everyday recapping it. And I did. God, for the main goal of the Zeldathon, the first one I did, was to get monetized on YouTube, actually. Because I did not make squat from that Kirby Spike Ball video, and I was pissed, right? And and then there was another one that has 3.5 million views.
Alright guys, I'm gonna be honest with you now. I'm going to leave. I am tired. Thank you all very much for watching this 3 hours and 35 stream, and I'll see you all soon. Peace out, craft.